Thanks. Justice for Mohbad, guys. Please share. Love, like. Where have you been? Where have you been? Where is this woman? You don't go push all the own money we did for America finish. Only you want. Carry everything put for pockets. There is God though. Amen. No. Money go to pursue us. Money go to pursue us. In Jesus' name. All the people will fight justice. Genuine justice. Now some money go to pursue all of us in Jesus' name. Amen. All the true justice fighter. Confession everywhere. Confession everywhere. He bust, so not be say you talk. He bust everywhere.
I tell ya, my ear too full.
He don't too full.
My ear too full.
People wey they follow the fight justice. I don't know what they fight this boy for. Make we just make I
no peace. Not they give anybody peace.
Make I first just put that one we just bring just now. Now we just put that one first.
Wow, they not they give anybody peace at all.
Good for them.
All of a sudden, the boy is just they walk up and down, they push everybody.
Yes, now.
Talk, do this, talk, come out, do this, talk.
But Mohbad talk amu. He said they will get peace if they go buy amu. He said it so. Yes, so. He said no will get peace so.
He didn't know.
He said if you buy me, you cannot buy my family. When they say family, she don't understand. When they say if you buy me, you cannot buy my family. He not get her. He don't understand the family. He thought is that family where she know. He not knows our online in-laws. That be the family where Mohbad refer to.
I'm telling you.
Never see anything. This is just the beginning. She'll cry tired.
All of a sudden, Nana say they push everybody when know about his death to come out and talk. Everybody will not keep quiet.
Even those when you find money, people are
not talking. Confession left and right. Confession left and right. It's pushing everybody. Everybody will know how it take by. It's pushing everybody out. Go out and talk.
Okay, make I just put this one now. Make I put this 1 minute one first. First, I'll put that for.
But I'll try my best. Something very clear about this drama is that it appears to be the first of its kind.
Give me 1 minute.
Leave it up. Not the person not they see. I hear. Have the Bluetooth in that phone.
So I cannot just wrap it up in a nutshell, but I'll try my best. Something very glaring about this drama is that it appears to be the first of its kind in this nation. It's the first of its kind. We are forces. And those powerful forces.
Donny Sans, just a minute.
Yes?
Just a minute, please. Please, can someone screen record this?
It's the first of its kind. Where state forces or some powerful forces are protecting some particular individuals. Yes, now. So I cannot just wrap it up in a nutshell, but I'll try my best. Something very glaring about this drama is that it appears to be the first of its kind in this nation. It's the first of its kind where a particular person is being protected by very powerful forces. And those powerful forces...
Donny Sans, just a minute.
Yes?
Just a minute, please. Please, can someone screen record this?
It's the first of its kind where state forces or some powerful forces are protecting some particular individuals. but mainly or majorly a particular individual. And that particular individual is Wunmi Adebanjo. Why they are protecting, the protection started, this particular protection started from a powerful traditional ruler. That protection is from that powerful traditional ruler that is now connected to some powerful individuals, to some very, very powerful individuals. Wunmi has not got that kind of leverage or power to protect herself this way because she committed a heinous crime. And if justice was to be meted out, she should have been arrested the very first day Mohbad died. On Monday, 12th, around, let's say, 3 a.m. That's when he died.
On Monday?
Around that time.
Yes. Monday is 11th, yes. Not 12th.
And they came, listen, check your dates again. The show at Kudu happened on Sunday.
10th.
Okay?
Yeah.
It happened on Sunday. Okay? Was it 10th?
10th was Sunday. 10th.
Yeah, okay. 10th was Sunday. So he died on the 11th, the Monday, very early on Monday morning. That's why I was trying to point out around 3 a.m. on that Monday. He died when they came back from the show. They started quarreling. He and Wunmi were the ones quarreling. Prime Boy saved himself. Prime Boy was also aware that something is going to happen. Something is going to happen to Mohbad. He knew, but he dodged the bullets by he quarreled. He was siding. He deliberately sided Wunmi in that vehicle, knowing that Mohbad would get angry. Because Prime Boy was a close friend of Mohbad, and Mohbad expected him to support him, since he knew the story between himself and Wunmi. The Prime Boy deliberately Darusha, spending, and the others, they knew that they had been planned for Mohbad to be killed that Monday, very early Monday morning. They knew. So they were all in it. So when they got home around, he left the show around 11 p.m. So by the time they got home, it was almost around 2 a.m. in the morning. So when they got that from, they were fighting all the way to Lekki. They were fighting all the way. That's Wunmi and Mohbad. It was a serious fight. So Wunmi was in the plan of what will happen. Some people were already waiting for them at home. Some people were also coming from outside. She knew the plan, and the others, Spending knew about it. Darusha knew about it. They were all in the game, in the plan. So when they got home around 2 a.m., they were fighting and quarreling from the vehicle until they entered the house. That their area is a very quiet area. Around that 2 a.m., when they were fighting and shouting, some neighbors came out and witnessed what was going on. Because that area is not like noisy areas like maybe Mushin, Agege, Kurudu, and the rest, where the noise is the order of the day. No, it's a very quiet area. So when the noise was so huge, neighbors came out and witnessed what was going on. So they fought and entered the house. It was when they entered the house, they continued to the room. So it was a plan all the way. So when they got to the room, it was now the quarrel escalated. We battled Mohbad, and Mohbad, the others joined in, trying to overpower him. But Mohbad also, maybe slight in frame, he gave up a tough fight, hitting them with whatever he could hit them with, and that's why their faces were swollen. when they came out, the next day, the face was swelling. If you notice, Wumi's face very swollen. Davisha's face very swollen. But they could not really overpower Mohbad. That an SUV arrived in front of Mohbad's house. Two men came out. Two men came out of the SUV, went straight into the house, straight into Mohbad's house where the fight was going on, and that was how Mohbad was silenced. They came back in the out of the house, entered the vehicle, and drove away. Witnesses were there around in that their area who noticed everything, but they kept quiet, knowing the powerful forces that were there, that were behind the whole drama. Now, I asked the question: if somebody is
at least I don't hear this small part now. Before we bring another one, come out small. No, this part don't finish. This is 6 minutes. This I don't finish. This now the important part of this video be this. The video long go. But an important part of the video be this. So anybody want to contribute, me start the computer, I'll bring another one out. But una hear what he talk now. Una hear what this guy talk now. And this was the first narrative. The first narrative.
Finished now. This thing
it's finished. It's finished. It's finished.
Let me send you the full one. I thought I did.
I know that one. I know where the I know where it is. I know where the full one. Let us contribute on this one. This one was almost 7 minutes left.
Okay, I will let me share first part. Anti-lawyer. Okay, make a just
you say?
Talk. That's when you first talk before I
Why are you talking to me?
Yes, I don't say that we should talk on this one.
My head too full. My head too
See,
full.
my head is full. You think weak me, self. But only you
This weaken me. This just weaken me. Mohbad don't they bring out everybody that knows about his spine. Now they don't have peace. This thing weaken me. It weakened me that it was all like I said, we all are aware about most of the story that led to his spine. You understand?
Yeah.
But this particular
we are aware.
This particular confession is very detailed. He mentioned everybody that participated.
He said prime boy. He said prime boy. No, the son of them no. So that's why intentionally fight with Mohbad, argue with Mohbad. He said intentionally fight with him, quarrel with him. So I know follow and go as make you no witness.
Yeah,
anyway,
I want people to fire him. You know what witness him.
He removed prime boy. Come on, make prime boy not follow and reach out.
Now prime boy remove himself. Not be remove prime boy. Prime boy remove himself.
I said Mohbad now. It's a mistake I will not make. Prime boy remove himself. Now I want to talk. Prime boy remove himself because he knows say Mohbad. Now the other way around I want to talk, Larry. Because he knows say Mohbad go by that night. Ew.
You know if you save your
What
friends.
You know if you save his friend now.
No.
But he's supposed to follow the people who go buy him. But he no want, he remove himself. That's why he going to report the gift.
He knew.
But don't start. He knew. Because they say that which connection just be overnight. We are talking. Okay, so you know the body the pepper, no.
I said body the pepper round.
Talk, because my head is full.
One after the other.
For me, I'll push her back to you. Now, you have been arrested. You will not be cheap. You will continue.
He said you not chipped him. My God. This boy are
No,
wicked.
be cheating. When they talk, they go. Told me I'm they make I lose my thoughts. You know, so my pain is because we know that Russia, Wumi, and Co, they are all, they are all in the know. It was a planned thing. They planned it. A planned, well-knitted plan. My pain is Prime Boy. Make Prime Boy not jubilate. Oh.
Sister Lawyer, I might tell you one thing.
Jubilate, say,
Sister Lawyer, I go talk one thing, I go leave now. I go give now everybody time to talk. You know, say Wunmi talk and say Prime Boy they jealous. I know say nobody they believe
yes,
in me, but they say Prime Boy they jealous Mohbad. She said it.
Yeah, she said it.
Yeah.
She talk out. She talk out.
But nobody won't believe her when she talk out. He said because both of them started, but the rate where Mohbad they leave him is too fast.
It's too fast.
So he was jealous. He was jealous about him. But they pretend that people we know they know say you are jealous about this your friend. Don't lie.
Even Mohbad talk am, I get the video, I go bring them out. Now for teacher, Mohbad talk am say, give him get one of him brother, him friend, when they still start together. That one they jealous am. But you see that this guy, which means Bella Schmuda, one be the only person we see that. But me and I do a platform. He they go meet her for a school for last week. See that boy those days for open and make him. As the people can't take no, but you see the other of a childhood friend, you see that one they what did they call it? They jealous.
No, jealous there for a body. He did. You know life for that one.
Jealous Sam.
Yeah. He jealous Sam.
My sister. So Prime Boy, now I understand the game Prime Boy played that day. That he was telling us his stupid cock and bull story. That Mohbad said she come down from the car. It was disgracing me. Menini. He had to go back into the hall where they had the show to go and report to Cubana Chief Priest. All that one was bullshit. Mind my language, I'm sorry. Was bullshit. All that one was orchestrated, was in the plan. It's like me, I don't go more now. I won't go finish. Chief Priest say, "Oh yeah, wait for me here. May I go straight to the happen to that? Why in the fight? Why what happened? You wait here. Hell, Prime Boy. All that was in the plan. Say, oh yeah, the music is set. Go, go finish him. I don't start the game. Go finish him. That was what Prime Boy did. According to this guy's testimony, Prime Boy go say, oh yeah, Cubana, we're ready. Oh. The brigade don't start to make me, I don't come down. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go finish him. That was what happened. But Prime Boy, I pity you because you go down. You see, you guys don't understand that Mo is not an ordinary child. Mo is not an ordinary person. That's the biggest mistake all of you made. That's the biggest mistake.
Now I make this musician sing. Say, he say, instead of you to jealous your friend, tell your friend to show you the road we go take better for you.
Makachuku, God bless you.
That's it, so that both of you can enjoy it. Instead of you to jealous and buy your friend. Say, my friend, how you think they make this thing and we will do it together? Don't jealous. Because at the end of the day, look at you buy your friend, you are still going to buy.
Yeah, the Bible said it now. Jealousy leads to buying. You don't know?
Yeah.
When you have a jealous friend or a jealous sister, brother, or somebody around you, it's very dangerous. Run away from that person.
Run away from that person.
Run away far.
They will bring you
that
down.
Person. They will buy you. They will pull you down. They will buy you. If they don't buy you, it will take the grace of God upon you. I'm telling you. That's exactly the game that Prime Boy played. I'm not shocked about Wunmi. I'm not shocked about Darusha. I've been at Darusha. I don't know.
Darusha self, the jealous Sam. Darusha is his uncle. Yeah. That one. He picked that one for street. That one they say, see Mohbad with a born yesterday. Now be my guy because his friend talk and say, the Darusha the jealous say, Mohbad they bust him around. Why are you living in his house? Why are you living in his house? He's paying your bills.
God, they were all your boss against this boy. Oh God. But see, water come up from my eye this night. I don't cry small this night. Oh. Listening to this guy talking, honestly, tears came out of my eyes again. I was like, oh my God, this boy was living in the midst of enemies. Conk enemies, oh, not just enemies, oh. Conk one, original enemies. Original ones.
Everybody keep on saying the same thing. It was planned, they plan. Before everybody thought the same thing, including your own sister joined them. Blessing too. They
All of them.
say they confess today. I'll find them. Get secret one, will not be for social media. Where and the people did. That thing when it true put yes. They say now Mohbad wife planned everything, allegedly. She was confessing that she planned everything. Now she talked to the family members and they all accepted.
They hear another one now. They hear another one now. They are down. I stick my head no fool.
They plan all of them together.
Oh no. Somebody came out. I was just watching something before the call came in, our platform. Somebody was saying that they should all go and beg Mohbad.
Why?
They said papa, mama, sister, brother.
Why they all go beg
them?
all go and apologize. Beg Mohbad for what? No, men not beg go. Everybody will receive the punishment.
They said I think he saw something. And he's advising papa, mama, brother, sister, auntie, that they should all go and apologize. And
nobody's apologizing. Everybody must receive their punishment. Apologize for what?
But if not, waiting go before them, no go funny.
I don't like that statement. Beg them for what? Let them pay for what they did.
They all betrayed him.
I can't waste public time, energy, and money. I want to say God will punish you now.
My sister, what a life. What a life. May God protect us from, household enemies. That's the word. May God protect us from household enemies. People that we dine and wine with. That we think they are human beings, not knowing that they are wolves in sheep clothing, according to the word of God. They are wolves in sheep clothing.
You say you want to hear Mama Mohbad hold this thing. Make I give you now.
Biko.
Yesterday I play where she wear black. Today make I put where she wear white.
Yeah.
Or I hold this thing. They are all confessing. Women are in trouble because Blessing start talking.
Having so all these videos, are they going to be used as an evidence? Because we need this, the lawyers or whatever, they need to compel all these videos.
You see, you know, so that wouldn't ask you. Are they going to use them as an evidence? I know I tell you that then.
Yes, in court.
That was the neighbor. They claim Kiwa on videos in this. And everybody that was there when else in that house, she did what she thought she was supposed to do. But her destiny changed the moment she left and gone to the pharmacy. That was the turning point of her life. That point in time when she left the house to go to the pharmacy to get those other medications. That was when her life changed. And her life has changed forever. Now, I want to tell all of us that we should try, especially hosts and leaders in this campaign, that we should try to get the deposition and not depend on Instablog, on all these fake, misleading media outfits. Let's get the deposition. We will truly see what the nurse says, undiluted, without removing from it, nor adding to it. That will help us a lot while we wait for the CTC to come out and we place it side by side with what Darusha told the court. You see, from so far, you will realize that it was not only Barrister Falade was around. There was another barrister that was there. There was another lawyer that accompanied the nurse and DJ Bami to the police station. And that lawyer, second lawyer, is the nurse's lawyer. So you want to ask the question, why would you need a lawyer at that point in time, so quick, so fast? Is it that you knew that something was going wrong, or you have noticed or seen something that was not, something unusual you quickly called your cousin, who happens to be a lawyer. And these two lawyers went to the police station, and the police asked them, do you want to file a complaint against this nurse? Or do you want us to launch an investigation? Both lawyers said, no, they are not sure. So even before Baba Mohbad was informed, before Baba got to the house, the lawyer already, the nurse already had a lawyer. She already called the lawyer.
But they hear another secret.
She already told the lawyer exactly.
Una they hear another secret again. Una they hear another secret again. Before Papa Mohbad even come at all, the nurse had the lawyer already. He don't even go station already. Hey! This girl to the lie. Black Widow to the lie. Make I tell you the reason why I say Black Widow the lie. So before Papa, no wonder I say they won't arrest her. He can't lie. Hey, Jesus. Okay. No wonder the girl said it 10. He called the old lawyer. They go to the station and do whatever they want to do first. You know, see him? Before Papa Mohbad even came, they already arrest for police already. Yes. Very, very. She don't get herself a lawyer already. Go police station, write everything they want write, and clean mouth.
When she don't find out who the person has staff, don't put this kind of problem for her head. You blame her.
Now you quickly go contact lawyer.
Sorry. No wonder make them not they bring her to the picture all this.
Yeah, she don't settle herself out. Yes.
Yeah.
Two lawyers.
They bring her. They ask, why this lawyer? Why not they say? Why not they say? No wonder he don't fight himself. Bring himself out of the case, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't do her job already.
She said her truth immediately. Kudos to her. Kudos to her.
Hey,
She said her truth immediately. She said her truth immediately.
Wait, sister, we're not hearing anything in your life. Oh. I don't know if you're following your life. I just came out from live now. I'm not hearing anything. Just silent.
Let me see.
Then you have to play them back or play it again for them to hear.
Okay, you are back, sister. You are back.
Am I back now?
Yes, you are back.
Okay. So let me play the audio now.
Well, you have to play for them to hear, yes.
Now, wow. These people wicked, sha.
There was another barrister that was
You say?
Bami. She did not know Wumi. She did not know Shield.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I can hear you.
Okay. Make una come hear secret.
All this need to be put to our son to ask this person. I miss my mic, mommy.
Mute, man. You are muted, man.
And said, to the nurse, and said, you bite Mohbad. The nurse said, no, I did not. Wumi did. That's the end of the case. Case done. At that point, that's the end of the story. But there's still more work to be done by the police, by every stakeholder in this matter, to bring it to a logical conclusion. You see, before the nurse arrived on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m.,
because we'll contribute now.
That girl was innocent. When she entered into the house, she was innocent. She didn't know Bami. She did not know Wumi. She did not know Mohbad. She did not know Adura. She did not know anyone else in that house. She did what she thought she was supposed to do. But her destiny changed the moment she left and gone to the pharmacy. That was the turning point of her life. That point in time when she left the house to go to the pharmacy to get those other medications. That was when her life changed, and her life has changed forever. Now, I want to tell all of us that we should try, especially hosts and leaders in this campaign, that we should try to get the deposition and not depend on Instablog, on all these fake, misleading media outfits. Let's get the deposition. We will truly see what the nurse says, undiluted, without removing from it, nor adding to it. That will help us a lot while we wait for the CTC to come out and we place it side by side with what Darusha told the court. You see, from so far, you will realize that it was not only Barrister Falade was around. There was another barrister that was there. There was another lawyer that accompanied the nurse and DJ Bami to the police station. And that lawyer, second lawyer, is the nurse's lawyer. So you want to ask the question, why would you need a lawyer at that point in time, so quick, so fast? Is it that you knew that something was going wrong, or you have noticed or seen something that was not, something unusual? You quickly called your cousin, who happens to be a lawyer. And these two lawyers went to the police station, and the police asked them, do you want to file a complaint against this nurse? Or do you want us to launch an investigation? Both lawyers said, no, they are not sure. So even before Baba Mohbad was informed, before Baba got to the house, the lawyer already, the nurse already had a lawyer. She already called the lawyer. She already told the lawyer exactly what she saw. Because at that point in time, I'm assuming that she was still frightened. She was confused. She was afraid. She still couldn't come to terms with what she just witnessed. So her lawyer came along with Barrister Falade. They didn't know what to do. Both lawyers that attended law school didn't know that they were supposed to invite the police. The police asked them, do you want us to file a complaint, or you want us to launch an investigation? They didn't know what to do. So you can see what happened all of that time. And the other question I want to ask, if the lawyer and the nurse didn't know anybody, at what point was she able to identify and say, oh, you know what? This is Adura. At what point? So let's assume that, yes, when she got to the house, she didn't see Adura. It was only Bami and Wumi. Spending was not there. But at what point did she recognize Adura? Who told her that, hey, nurse, please, let me introduce in time? How is it that it was the driver that was touching his hand to check whether the boy was still okay or not?
Yes,
and the nurse
that was what Wumi said. She said
there are offenses that
did not notice.
That one is for that one, my people. It's too sad. So everything was calculated and planned. Yeah, everything was calculated and planned already. So before Papa Mohbad called, they already go police station. No wonder. No wonder they don't answer the man for police station. How?
No, Saga. The reason why they don't answer them are not because of those two lawyers. Now that all stations said you did it, I don't know that you don't play that side or you know Mr. Way. The man say immediately Papa Mohbad enter the place to collect police reports. Say as the other one won't write them. I saw the other one call stop him. He said the guy said 2 hours later, 3 hours later. Now Sam Larry come outside. Say if we might check very well, it was 3 hours later. Sam Larry came out and said all stations said you. No cause to advise. How they call them? Say no place to answer. No place to answer. All stations says you. After they don't pass instruction to the police to give to that one, so nobody knows. That is all stations says you. If they really have carry out come for them, that's the job. The same thing they will get. And it's all stations. That's the reason why they did it kind of bad. Administration, a call came across that policeman for this. He said nobody should give him. They want him buried before anything will begin to escalate.
My sister.
That's and if you remember, according to that man talk, I don't know that he played that side. The guy where he exposed everything that happened. He said the spending and women that they first started with Mohbad, the power no reach Mohbad. That's why they call invite. They have to invite other people to come and help them out. You see, this is not very new to people from social media, public and everybody where they fight just because we knew all these things, but they use bloggers and other means to cover the truth where we know already. The guy said from the show, now they don't start the fight to come. So Mohbad by 3 a.m. in the morning, and this is what we have been saying. Say they no show. So I said, come. So all the old 15 in that house, their hands did because nobody could help him. They don't look out. They all knew that this boy was going to fight. There was a video where this boy did, brown boy. I think I saw it on what's her name? Send him a logo. Sister, that you have that video. When he was saying, he said everybody like go buy one day, a day before we back buy. Then he do that video. He was talking like he knew that Mohbad was going to buy. This same prime boy, if he knew, according to what they said, according to that person, no. So this is an allegedly platform. But despite the fact that we are saying allegedly, like we used to say, person where they try to see, but we know all this thing that is happening. We are just waiting for the law to take its course. And we have been waiting patiently, but I don't think we can wait again because this is getting too much. If this is true and the authority refuses to give us justice, I don't want to say too much. So let me go back to that one. He said when they got home, Scully and Wumi started fighting with Mohbad. Mohbad fought with everything. They had to call people from outside to come outside because one platform, the guy will say some other thing on the platform, the one you remember. The other platform, he will say the same thing, but he will have some, the ones that he forgot, he will put it there. So they now have to call people from outside. He said even Prime knew about that they were going to buy this. So that was when they were discussing about the paternity of that boy. Mohbad was angry with Prime Boy.
Kai, we go feature this one that is coming.
That now saw the fight. That's all. Right? Anyway,
for this side. Hello? So Prime Boy and Mohbad was angry that you are supposed to support him. How come you are supporting this woman? He was not angry, started fighting. And I could remember somebody said, there was this guy that they were talking up and down, and they would say, oh, is this, is that. He said, God confessed to him that he fought with Mohbad.
Yes.
He said
I
so.
watched that. I listened
You
to
heard
that.
it, right? He said, God said
I was surprised.
That
Prime
is
Boy
straight
said
to
yes,
Chicago.
that he talked
Prime
about
Boy,
it.
until that day,
Nobody
one day, if anybody is listening to me, our auntie lawyer, you were there. I was there that day on a big platform. We had to caution you, Prime Boy, when you say somebody got you angry, I think from the comment section, and you say, you should be careful because there's nobody you fight with that will not buy.
Yes.
Anybody that you fight with will buy. I said that you are not innocent. You might not be the one that fight him, but you knew about it. Now this boy was fighting with you. Oh, Lord, you didn't go home. Look for a way. Yes, you didn't go look for a way to escape. See, you escape from that thing, right? From that fight with him. You could have just gone home. You went to report to whom? To the organizer of the show. Organizer of the show now, Papa. But you are trying to tell us something now. That one asks you to wait. You know, suffer. Some of us suffer here. I've seen that by you. We were not there with you. We don't know what he told the organizer of the show. He asked you to wait. That when you did not tell everybody at home, you try to remove yourself. If we will go by what this guy said, that you intentionally remove yourself because he's your friend, you could not stand him. And everybody has been saying it that you are.
But how did boy get home that night? How did he get home?
Okay, because
he said that it could be among the people. Now, continue. Now, I will leave here now. I want you to talk.
Prime Boy, from the beginning, we all knew that. I've been saying it, that Prime Boy is not innocent. Because Prime Boy's manager came to Papariano's platform that early time and said the whole place was like rowdy, that they were chasing Prime Boy. Prime Boy was running away. He was asking, what is happening? What is happening? Nobody is talking to him. Everywhere was just tense. Everywhere was tense. Mohbad did not come out of the car. I tell you, less than 3 days, they threatened this boy, this manager. He had to come change his mouth and say, no, he didn't witness anything. No. He did not witness anything. No.
I remember.
Oh, you just told us 3 days ago that you were everywhere was tense. Mohbad, you didn't see Mohbad outside of the car. They were chasing Prime Boy. That is why I was saying that knife, that obemakenje or whatever they call it, could that knife be for a Prime Boy? Could it be that he's the owner of that knife?
No, the owner, he forgot it in the bag. And the wife sees it. That's what he said.
Exactly. Because that was what I was saying. Everybody was shutting me up. I said that bag that Prime Boy said he forgot in the car. Could it be that the knife, he's the owner of the knife, and either Spendi or Wumi use it on Mohbad? And when you remember, Abu Ebel said, Obemakenje, that they shouldn't have given him injection. That if you give injection to anybody that is stabbed with Obemakenje, they don't survive it. He said, Wumi, but you know this now. Wumi, but you know this now. So, because on Prime Boy going to Mohbad's house, that's why I was saying phone forensic. Prime Boy going to Mohbad's house after they have not talked for a long time.
For more than 1 year.
Went to Mohbad's house.
For more than 1 year.
That Saturday.
For more than 1 year.
Could it be for more than 1 year?
Yeah, they did not enter Mohbad's house. They did not talk. Yeah.
He just went to his house. I said they should check Mohbad's phone. Was there who called who? Was it Prime Boy that called him? Or was it that he just Mohbad did not even call him at all? So maybe Prime Boy went there to gag him, to make sure he does not escape. And Wumi followed into the show to make sure, yes, there is no escape route for this boy today.
Man.
So they gagged him to make sure, yes, the deal is done. That boy was stabbed. I believe this man so much. That boy was stabbed that night.
Was shook.
He was shook that night. He did not walk into his house. They carried him to that place. And that was where the duvet was filled with blood. And when the nurse did the blood. So the nurse now is either the nurse is aware of this thing for spending to have called her to come there. So is it that she's aware that such thing is taking place that day, or it was another person she treated? One of those two.
This is another that came to testify treated another person.
Sorry, my sister, let me quickly say something. Sorry.
Okay,
sorry. Just
so I
believe want to say, my sister, wait. From what we are saying now, he took to the shuku in the front. That's why they turned his face upside down. You know, the video they show was only showing the hair and the back. It wasn't showing the front. And it was the front, the shuku. Because what they told him, he slept with his belly on the floor. So nobody knows how the front is.
All those, the thing with Perez, not even Perez, now the thing with, what is the other one called? The Kuramets. Kuramets should tell us what day. I mean, the police, it's just because the police refuse to do their job. They should have gone to collect all the CCTV camera videos from Kuramet on Monday.
You will continue. You are the one that is talking. You will continue. You said something about the police, and if you listen to the voice note of that man, he said because of that Oba connected to people of the church and the church. That police could not do anything.
That video is
so police cannot do anything because why we need this before. So now continue.
Okay, send the remaining part that you have. Send the remaining parts.
If Kuramet can give us the video of the CCTV on Monday, the whole of Monday, and then Perez should give us their own, and then let's see, because I strongly believe that video that they carried Mohbad inside that they were saying Mohbad Iku, when his head moved. That video was taken on Monday, it can never be on Tuesday, because then the body has not taken.
I mean, that time, he has not fight. That was in the night. He has not fight.
No, he has fight. He has fight.
It was now.
No, why it moved is that it's the leg of the person carrying him on the ties. That was why it moved.
His neck went up, like his neck, or it's not, if it's that one, it should be pushed up. The neck.
It's his neck that he didn't move. If you watch that video very well, I watched it over and over and over. He didn't move. But then he hasn't gone into a rigomotis. So it was after when they took him to Perez, he was already in rigomotis before they went to Perez. So if I thought there's any of the hospital that is innocent, it should be Perez. Kuramet is suspicious. So there is a conspiracy between Kuramet.
Yes, because Kuramet is after the picture. Yes, I believe
yes. So Kuramet did not come out to give any press conference. The Perez did. So, and they wanted to go say, oh, Ipa in Perez. But Perez, thank God, they quickly came out. They said, no, when they brought him here, he was already in rigomotis. So that is the thing with Perez. But this Kuramet, I've said it's a prime boy, spending everyone in the Prado that Mohbad was. Adira was in the second Prado. The Prime Boy manager was in the second Prado. The what they call it, the video Mohbad cameraman was in the second Prado. But Darosha, Prime Boy, Wumi, Spendi, they were all in the Prado that Mohbad was.
Yes.
So these four people are the prime suspects.
Yes.
Now they fire. They buy it for the people that send them.
Listen to this tape now where Ajada won't play. Those are the guys that the guy mentioned. They are the ones that buy it. Yeah. And the time he gave them a tough fight, that was when they made the call. Let me just tell it, let Ajada play. Let me don't say anything. It's a very short video, it's a very short message. You know why I think this guy is specific. He mentioned everybody's name that are aware. Those that fight him, gong. He even mentioned the Oba.
Safety.
He mentioned the naming ceremony.
Bible ran for safety to go meet Cubana.
He mentioned naming ceremony. He mentioned DNA. And Mama Mohbad that said, wow. The guy is
just like what Mohbad Babala was saying. About 8 days.
I would like him to actually speak to us about what he knows concerning the death of Mohbad and the actions and inactions of some stakeholders in the chaos of justice for Mohbad. One thing I would not like you to ask him is to ask him for his identity. Please, don't ask him for his identity. He will say things that he knows. You can ask some questions in some gray areas that you do not understand.
Your dates again. The show at Kodu happened on Sunday.
10th.
Okay?
Yeah.
It happened on Sunday. Okay? Was it 10th?
10th was Sunday. 10th.
Yeah, okay. 10th was Sunday. So he died on the 11th, the Monday, very early on Monday morning. That's why I was trying to point out around 3 a.m. on that Monday. He died when they came back from the show. They started quarreling. He and Wumi were the ones quarreling. Prime Boy saved himself. Prime Boy was also aware that something is going to happen. Something is going to happen to Mohbad. He knew, but he dodged the bullet by the quarrel. He was siding, he deliberately sided Wumi in that vehicle, knowing that Mohbad would get angry. Because Prime Boy was a close friend of Mohbad, and Mohbad expected him to support him, since he knew the story between himself and Wumi. The Prime Boy deliberately, so Darusha, spending, and the others, they knew that they had been planned for Mohbad to be killed that Monday, very early Monday morning. They knew. So they were all in it. So when they got home around, they left the show around 11 p.m. So by the time they got home, it was almost around 2 a.m. in the morning. When they got that from, they were fighting all the way to Lekki. They were fighting all the way. That's Wumi and Mohbad. It was a serious fight. So Wumi was in the plan of what will happen. Some people were already waiting for them at home. Some people were also coming from outside. She knew the plan, and the others, Spending knew about it. Darusha knew about it. They were all in the game, in the plan. So when they got to around 2 a.m., they were fighting and quarreling from the vehicle until they entered the house. That their area is a very quiet area. Around that 2 a.m., when they were fighting and shouting, some neighbors came out and witnessed what was going on. Because that area is not like noisy areas like maybe Mushin, Ajeje, Ikurudu, and the rest, where the noise is the order of the day. No, it's a very quiet area. So when the noise was so huge, neighbors came out and witnessed what was going on. So they fought and entered the house. It was when they entered the house, they continued to the room. So it was a plan all the way. So when they got to the room, it was now the quarrel escalated. We battled Mohbad, and Mohbad, the others joined in, trying to overpower him. But Mohbad also, maybe slight in frame, He gave up a tough fight, hitting them with whatever he could hit them with, and the rest. That's why their faces were swollen. When they came out the next day, the face was swollen. If you notice, Wumi's face very swollen. Darusha's face very swollen. But they could not really overpower Mohbad. That an SUV arrived in front of Mohbad's house. Two men came out of the SUV, went straight into the house, straight into Mohbad's house where the fight was going on, and that was how Mohbad was silenced. They came back in the out of the house, entered the vehicle, and drove away. Witnesses were there around in their area who noticed everything, but they kept quiet, knowing the powerful forces that were there, that were behind the whole drama. Now, I asked the question, if somebody is doubting about these powerful forces, has there ever been a situation in this country, ever, for the past 40 years, 50 years, where a dead body will be carried to a police station and the policemen will not go into action, they will start to harass that person that brought the dead body, asking questions, badgering him about where did he get the dead body and the rest of it. When Baba Mohbad took Mohbad's body to the police station at Lekki, there was an officer that wanted to write police reports for him. Another officer came out and said, no, you should not write any police report for Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad should take the corpse away. That was how Baba Mohbad took the corpse away. Few hours, I think no more than about 3 hours after that, Sam Larry sent out a voice note in which he said, all stations have been settled. All stations have been settled. There's a linkage between that voice and the second officer coming to tell the first officer not to write police report. It has never happened. Even if police saw a dead body in a vehicle, the people in the vehicle be arrested as the supporting women. The person is not supporting women just for the sake of supporting. It is the paternity of Liam that is mainly important to him, not even Wunmi herself. It's the paternity, because 8 days after Liam was born, they were to do a naming ceremony where Mohbad will be the father to give the name to Liam. Wunmi told Mohbad that, okay, in their home, what they do is that when the child says this, they will carry the baby to their home, their own home, our mother's home. That's where they will christen the baby. For whatever reason, Mohbad accepted, which is very strange. Mohbad accepted. 8 days baby was the child that Wunmi carried to the palace of that traditional ruler. It was in the palace that they did native traditional DNA. Native traditional DNA to determine who is the father of the child. The result came out positive that traditional ruler is the father of Liam. He was one that gave the name Liam to Liam. It was never Mohbad. So it was from there that the plan to end up Mohbad started. Because the traditional ruler, by the way, the traditional ruler, all the children of the traditional ruler are females. He has no male son. He has no son. He has no male. As he hears his son.
To know who the person is.
So now he was very happy. But his happiness, he felt his happiness will be short-lived as long as Mohbad is there. Maybe of stage 2. or whatever. People will have thought that, okay, what is the problem? If he knew that Liam is his son and has been verified for him, what's the problem? He could have maybe arranged with Mohbad and the rest of it. I think it was Wunmi that suggested to him because of maybe to claim Mohbad's property. Also, if Mohbad is killed also, I suggest that they should make away with Mohbad. And the traditional ruler acquiesced, agreed. So, by also Briso and the Cubana chief priest. That show was specifically to get Mohbad in a corner that for that time he has to be killed. So that was what happened. Then there's another issue about this paternity test. Wunmi has already done the DNA test. When the first coroner inquest was set up, Mr. I will not mention names, but a senior advocate of Nigeria was the one that set up, facilitated the setting up of that coroner inquest. But the man was very careful because after that coroner inquest, some days after the coroner inquest, Wunmi approached the senior advocate of Nigeria, that senior advocate of Nigeria, to act as her lawyer. The man accepted. The man was very careful. As at that time, this DNA matter started rearing itself up. Yes, we processed from his own chambers. So, the lawyer from his own chamber, now with some maybe medical personnel, now took sample of saliva of Mama Mohbad, and then took a hair strand of Liam and went to do the DNA test. When they did that test, it came out to be negative. Because you see, in DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, that's the DNA, is the identity of anyone. So when you have family trees, brothers, sisters, fathers, if they are truly connected, they have almost the same DNA up to a level. So that's why the senior advocate of Nigeria advised that they can use Mama Mohbad's saliva. When Mama Mohbad, when they wanted to take her saliva, Mama Mohbad asked them that, why are they taking her saliva? They said her saliva was just to be taken because they wanted to analyze that maybe she was coughing around that time or some days ago. So they wanted to see which medicine will be applied for her. So that woman was not that literate enough. She accepted. So they did the paternity test. The result came out to be negative. That was the reason why the senior advocate of Nigeria immediately removed his services as Wunmi's lawyer. Now about Mama Mohbad, there's something strange about that woman. The woman said not too long ago that, I will say it in Yoruba now, I said Yoruba, she said that Mohbad gbàgbé pé èmi ni ìpínlẹ̀. Ó gbà pé èmi ni ìpínlẹ̀. Ibi tó ti ṣe mistake nìyẹn. You understand? So the woman does not have any iota of love for Mohbad.
She was referring to her son. I said, oh my God.
The reasons were known to her. So that was why it was easy for them to rope her in. Because they knew that without our acceptance of the situation, it will be very, very bad for them. If Baba Mohbad does not accept the situation and wants to find justice, and the mother also is looking for justice, it will be difficult for them. That's why it was easy for them to rope her in, because she does not really like bad. She likes Adura a lot, but not Mohbad at all. Whatever reason, let's keep that on our side. So the situation has come to this point now we are in. The forces, the main thing that worries these forces, they are not looking at the coroner inquest with hypertension or fear. They feel that they have that one under control. The main problem they are having is the DNA test. You know what? If the DNA test comes out to be negative, the cookie will crumble. That is the way the cookie crumbles. Because there definitely motive for the murder of Mohbad will now come out. That who is the father of Liam then? So that Darusha is after Wunmi. The people are looking at Adura. Darusha is the second main culprit after Wunmi. That Darusha was the personal assistant of Mohbad. For whatever reason, again, burden or maybe manipulation, maybe also spiritual manipulation, Darusha was able to have all the accounts or any account of Mohbad with him. Mohbad does not have any account at all until his death. So the accounts of Mohbad or the accounts of Mohbad are with Darusha. So Darusha has a lot to gain from Mohbad's death. That was why it was easy for. See, I told you they were bashing and badgering Mohbad in that house after that show when they got home, fighting him, trying to overpower him to kill him. But you know, somebody who knew he's going to die, he came out also with full force to try to escape, to defend himself. But they tried to overpower him. Until those two men came in, those two men were executioners, sent by that traditional ruler, all planned.
Sure, not here.
It was really a master plan. This boy, prime boy, knew about it. He knew about the plan. He could have been there, but his conscience could not take it. That's why that rules of quarreling with Mohbad by siding with me when he and Mohbad were fighting in the vehicle would have made Mohbad to send him out. That was a face-saving grace for him. That's why he was able to escape and run off. He could not bear it. Spending was also close to Mohbad, but probably spending out of monetary consideration, pecuniary consideration, he allowed himself to be bought in. Spending lied that he saw Mohbad in the morning of that Monday around 10 a.m. And he asked Mohbad about his arm. How is his arm? And Mohbad was asking that, okay, the arm is almost okay, but can he get a nurse for him? Spending is telling a blatant, total lie. The nurse came on Tuesday. Mohbad died in the night of Monday, the early morning of Monday. Not in the night of Monday, the early morning of Monday. So, how come that the nurse herself was saying that she wanted to give injection to a dead body? It's again conspiracy. You see, money does a lot. They already coerced the nurse and told her that, okay, this is what she will say. That she met Mohbad, half unconscious, this and that. Inadvertently, she says a little bit of truth somewhere along like that. She met Wunmi and what's it called? Adura. They were throwing water on Mohbad. And she asked them that, why are they throwing water on Mohbad? Said that that's how they do it whenever he goes unconscious to wake him up. Yes, they were throwing water on Mohbad, but they were throwing water on a dead person. The point they were trying to do is, you see, the blood that still remains around his body, they were throwing that water so that that blood will not show to the nurse. Since the nurse appeared at the police station, the nurse has not spoken out at all because she was being gagged. Monies were being given to her and her father and the family. Just make sure that she gave the account the way they want her to give the account. But there's a problem with the account now, because if we had not done any interview up to now, the nurse could have been okay, would be saved. Even a trial, when the trial starts. But Wunmi is already pinning the death of Mohbad on the injection given by the nurse. You see? So the situation is dicey now. Maybe they will assure the nurse that at the worst, she can only go to prison for 2 or 3 years. Enough money is there for her to spend later. But I don't think it will happen. Drama will ensue tomorrow. I'm telling you that great drama will ensue tomorrow. You see? The others in the house also, you see, tomorrow Friday inquest, the Friday that's coming, 20, dead body away. Then Sam Larry, 2 hours after Mohbad died, issued a voice note that says all stations have been settled. And what we have seen trending for the past almost 2 years now is protection for that lady called Wunmi, and generally a blockage of justice for Mohbad. His death occurred. The first thing the police should have done, is to go into Mohbad's house, arrest those people there, and start the investigation. Or they may even seal the house so that nobody tampers with evidence. That house was left months on end without any recourse to investigating what happened or locking up the place. Okay, is it this same police that somebody will now go to?
Okay.
That will now start start investigation or do the right thing.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dolisas.
Okay.
You have answered that question.
Mr. Dolisas, sir, I can categorically say that at least about 90 to 90% of what you've told us now, of what we've heard, is what most of us know. That's number one. Also, from what you said now, sir, you said Mohbad was spied in the house. What kind of spying happened to Mohbad?
No.
And do you have evidence of it, sir? Thank you very much.
No. When you talk about evidence on something, and the police should be the first to investigate, to abuse or gather evidence immediately after Mohbad's death. They did not do so deliberately. They did not do so. So no one should not be talking about evidence like that in terms of the line you are trying to take it to. But I will say something. I told you that, come to think of it, even Wunmi's godmother even said Mohbad died in the house.
Yes, she did.
She said, hi, she knows what she's talking about. She died in the house, and Wunmi was saying in her interview that Mohbad died 20 minutes after they took him to the hospital. Trying to maybe fixing that with the nurse's appearance, that the nurse gave him injection, that he was still alive, and the rest of it.
Yeah. We know all that stuff. So
that's what I'm not saying that. When you are not saying that, do I have evidence to back up that? You see, there are motives and or motivational evidences that can still be used here. You see, I told that they came home around 2 a.m. that day, that early Monday morning, and they were fighting straight from the vehicle, and people, neighbors came out and heard their noise. Don't you know that? You say, okay, by the way, this DNA matter that I told you 8 days after Liam was born, and Wunmi took Liam to that. No, Wunmi took Liam to the Oba's palace, I mean to that traditional ruler's palace, where they did traditional DNA. Do you see? It was somebody in the palace that gave her this information. You see, when 2 or 3 people are around the station like that, it's no longer going to be a secret.
Yes,
so
I agree
somebody
with
in the
you.
palace, very close to the Oba himself, that gave her the information that Wunmi did DNA. And it was confirmed that that traditional ruler is the father of Liam. And that traditional is the one that gave the name Liam to Liam. It was not Mohbad.
Said now, what
Let me now conclude with that.
Thank you, sir.
Death that it was killed, I'm telling you now, when those 2 executioners came, those 2 men from the SUVD came, it was they that now silenced him. The others, Darusha, Wunmi, and the rest, were trying to overpower him. You get it now? So they are all in cahoots on this situation. The death that killed him, it can be pinned on Wunmi, Darusha, DJ Bami, and the rest. That 3 a.m. that he died, it could be pinned on them. Those people just came in to ensure that he died finally.
That's what I'm
saying.
Thank you.
We will not know that. We will not know that
okay.
Because we will not know that because you see the way Jama
about it's not Mohbad. Baba Mohbad.
No. Before you go, let me hear that.
There was something that Bosede spoke about. It was Joseph Aloba she was referring to, not Mohbad.
No, the one that she said,
Benny, Ìpínlẹ̀ Joseph Aloba.
No, how can I
she said this pé òun ti ń bá àdúrà tó ní ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ pé Mohbad ni ò jẹ́ kó wà ní ayé ẹ̀.
Okay, bóyá náà mo get it wrong ni ẹ má bínú.
No, she said that Mohbad gbàgbé pé òun ní ìpínlẹ̀ Mohbad àbàdá ìpínlẹ̀ referred entirely to Mohbad. It was later, after being coached, that she started changing it to include Baba Mohbad. Because she out of her fury and then frustration with Mohbad, she said that. But she now realized, or those people coaching her now realize that if this statement is allowed to spread, then it will mean something that maybe she hated Mohbad so much. That's why she now tries to bring in Baba Mohbad later.
General vengeance.
But I've said that may not go down well with certain people. Do you get it? But the truth has a way of coming out powerfully. And that's you have seen now unfolding. I will not say more than this. So, General Vengeance, please drop me.
Ask, you'll be able to call me to share more light. He has done remarkably well today by telling us what happened and what has happened and what is happening now. So please, I don't know if whatever that has offended anyone on the panel, maybe you wanted to ask questions, but you are not able to ask questions. Maybe we keep it to the saints. Do not trust anyone. God will keep you safe for the cause of justice. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Bàbá Vengeance, ọgbọ́n òṣèlú síbì kan, ẹ jẹ́ kí mọ́mí parí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ṣẹ́rí kò ṣe nípa ti ara mi púpọ̀ wá rìn, nípa ti ẹ̀mí kú abẹ́. I want to say something, I typed something there. When you said, I can bless your community, I'm not going to bless. Why this sensitive? Is it proper? This way, Mohbad case is very sensitive. I need Babani lawyer, I need Shitu. This is not the right way to come and ask, say all these things, right? That if you only one new back question, that is why my own, you got the first on them, but they are aligned with mommy, rich grades. Why this time? Why is it openly to the whole world now? Only what she call any suicide, platform in the
No. Only get myself for you. This is not the first time Dolly Sass will be going on platform to speak. And my platform will not be the first platform for him to speak. I've heard him spoke. I heard him spoke on one of the platforms or two. And I felt what he was saying. I met it halfway and I only wanted him to come around and reciprocate the same thing. So it's not like a secret that he has never said anywhere before. So my own platform is not the first. To understand?
Blame on you. You general vengeance. Nobody's blaming you. Sherry, àwọn ìrìn àjò kan wà lákòókò yìí tó jẹ́ wípé wọn ò lè wú òtítọ́ tó wà nílẹ̀. We say something and I want you to stick by it. Gbogbo wa ẹgbà bólúwa ti wà àtẹ̀mí ẹ̀sẹ̀. As God lives and is spirit.
That's the end.
Yeah, that is the end.
That's the end, and these are just gisting their own now. That's the man's story is finished.
You don't talk your own now. They can't know what they can't talk.
They don't. That the story won't hear. No be their own argument.
So that is it. Anyway, guys.
My sister. Hey. Etiko ba. Yourself, you don't fit up. Somebody said don't fit up.
Plastic surgery clinic.
One of the platform, excuse me, I want to say something. One of the platform that is possible.
Hi. We go feature this one that is coming.
It said,
coming day by day.
When, and I don't know if you said this to you, it said, when they wanted to remove Mohbad, to tell Mohbad, that Regina told the other that wait, that if you're not buying yet, that he wants to collect the property first. She wants to, before they can remove him from the will.
And you said it here too now.
And he said it here. That you should
the DNA for property.
Yes,
that she wants to use the DNA to collect property.
They want to use the child to collect property from the bank. So the other now waited. Wunmi is the one that is talking all this thing according to this man. And if you see what this man said, a lot of people, a lot of seer, a lot of people have come out to see. There was one guy that said, Papa Mohbad knows him very well. They did this guy, see his face.
Right? And they said, prime boy, not that.
They were called by somebody, they came chasing prime boy. I'm asking, was prime boy chased or not?
I made you Simbe Abo. I made you.
Was prime boy actually chased?
Yeah, the government said they chased prime boy.
Did they chase prime boy?
But this prime boy friend has come to he has debunked it. This boy, bring him up now. He says that he debunked it.
Come up. They not chase.
Oh yeah, tell him to come up. Tell him to come up.
Yeah, that's how you want to. My friend, tell me they not chase prime.
There's a lady there. She said, so they should pay the nurse for killing. So truly, if that nurse injected Mohbad and Mohbad died, would they pay her truly? She's not going to get paid.
No. Let's wait, relax.
Oh yeah.
What?
Anyway, that one are everybody argument. So let's contribute our own and then so that to go there. Everybody tired. The matter is tired. Everybody. The whole truth is there.
I remember them saying, that the man puts together.
Yeah.
It's something that we have already known.
Yeah.
This man did a good job by putting it together.
He did. Yeah, he explained very well.
This guy knows something. He's coming out to say it's not what people are saying. He knows that everything he just said. I listened to him before, but I think about 3-4 days ago.
Exactly. Everything he said is what is.
Everything this guy said Everything that have been analyzed
already.
Yes, from when this thing started.
Yeah.
Because when that Prime Boys brought a friend, manager came out to say that, then we now knew that Prime Boy was involved. And the spending, so we already know that spending was involved. And of course, we mean the chief buyer. Then those other young boys there might be some other small in the house. Those ones, they have seen. Those ones that went to chat Mohbad, they were paid. And the person that will organize those boys will be the chief that ordered the buying of Mohbad. So, the traditional ruler that this man talked about, we already know that one for long. No matter how what God has used to punish them now, the baby has sickle cell. And now the property that Wunmi thought she wanted to use the baby to collect, then the baby can no longer go to whoever he had the baby for. Because she has used her mouth to go from TV station to everywhere that the baby is for Mohbad. So let's see how they will collect that baby. Because this story will not go away. Look at Tupac's death, the pie that happened 26 years ago. It's still on. People still remember like it happened yesterday. The fella that died long ago. People still remember today like it's fresh. So let's see how this woman will take this baby to go and give one traditional ruler. Let's see who that traditional ruler will be. Because this matter is not going down anytime soon. It's not like the regular things that happen in Nigeria that overnight before the next day people are forgotten. No. Anyone like this guy came up now, put everything together from how it started to where we are right now. It has woken up the case again. It's like fresh, like it happened yesterday. So that is how it's going to continue going. And if the corrupt system refuses to bring the perpetrators to book, I tell you, what happened to OJCC will happen to them. It will happen to them. Karma does not sleep. What is his name? Spendy. That will never have a normal life anymore. Prime Boy, he go there to say one day go turn to a Gogoro drinker. From there go they fall inside gutter. As for Wunmi, that will run from pillar to post. We not have any, only he will go take rope by himself. All this are what will happen to those boys, those people.
Justice for Mohbad. Hello. Can everybody hear me?
We are here.
Earlier they told me one.
Because
okay.
My mouth open, I could not even shut it anymore.
All right. Okay, so I listened sporadically to the tape and I wasn't going to comment. Maybe I'm going to have some of my opinion is going to be unpopular, but I don't want to jump the gun because I have said this over and over that we've circled this mountain long enough. Like some people have articulated that a lot of these things is what we've previously surmised. Some of it exactly the way he said it, some with a little differences here and there. The reason I don't want to jump the gun is because there are some specific people that he mentioned, i.e. Prime Boy, whom he said he knew. And I want us to really just dissect this word, knowledge of something. Somebody can have knowledge of something, but they are not a participant. Now, that is neither here nor there. I'm not exonerating pride. I'm just saying, let's not jump the gun, you see, because we keep going. That's why I keep using this phrase. We've circled this mountain long enough. Like we keep going in these circles. 1 minute we sway this way, the next minute we sway that way. I want us to be really careful. You understand? What is indisputable is Mohbad was spy. There were people there that witnessed it. There were people, some of the witnesses are part of the conspiracy. Some of them happened to be collateral damage. And then they kept quiet, whether by coercion or any other reason. God knows, you know. But what is certain, for me anyways, is that the one person, the common denominator amongst these people remains Wunmi. And then, of course, we have the police, which is the enforcer, but refuses to do his job because it's really a very simple murder case. This is one of the simplest spy case ever that I can think of because it was a shoddy job. It was so not well, like, I mean, I guess maybe because of their arrogance and their pride, because they knew they were going to get away with it. How dare we question them? You understand? That's why they really didn't put so much thought into the whole thing. You understand? Because they've been doing it before and nobody ever questioned them. Nobody dared question them. But they just didn't realize that, or at least they are beginning to realize, if they did not at the time, that truly this boy was who he said he was. Okay, hello? Yes, Mohbad is who he said he was, except you people underestimated him. Now, coming back to this case of the prior, I said, let's not jump the gun because I don't want us at this point to do what we've been doing, the back and forth. What is very clear is that there was a conspiracy. There are several actors to this conspiracy. Some of them, we know them very well, and we can sense that they are a good part of this, and others are yet to be discovered because maybe they just did the planning, they gave the orders, and blah, 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 and they were not really on the crime scene. So the knowledge of Mohbad Pine, I don't think is indisputable. He himself knew. He knew, that's the whole point. This guy knew for a long time. That's why he put it in the lyrics of his song. So you can have knowledge of something, but you are not necessarily part of the conspiracies. Please, let's just be very careful about that. And I'm just saying that not to exonerate anybody, but to always, for us to just tread on the side of caution. You understand? That I can have knowledge of something, but I'm not part of the conspiracy. Now, if you have knowledge of something, okay, how do you become part of the conspiracy? Well, maybe if you keep quiet about it, if you don't take active steps now to try to stop it, or if at the time you had the knowledge, what did you do? That is where, for me, I'm going to now start questioning Prime Boy, because obviously, I think somebody had even said that on the day of the concert, that somebody in the crowd, they've said it over and over, that there was somebody in the crowd that said in Yoruba that they are going to pie you this day, while he was still singing on stage.
He said, so Sam Larry will pie you this day. Sam Larry, the mentor Sam Larry.
Yes. Okay. So it's like the knowledge of it, that's what I'm just trying to say, that for somebody to know, it's like there were people in that crowd who obviously knew. Who was that person who said that? How did he know as well? Are we also not going to say because he knew he was part of the conspiracy? I don't know. I'm just saying that you can have knowledge. He himself knew. Mohbad knew. He knew they were after his life. He knew. Even on that day, he could sense it. It was almost like, how did they say it? A dog in heat. He could sense it. I think that's why he was so agitated. And he was behaving, to the average mind, it seemed like he was irrational. No, it's because he could sense it. He could literally breathe it. He knew it. So by him knowing it, I guess that's part of his frustration, right? Because it was almost like it was his last desperation, his last cry for help. And then everybody around him was letting him down. Or that he was beginning to feel that everybody around him may be part of, this whole conspiracy. So it just frustrated him. But I'm not exonerating Prime Boy. I'm just saying, because we've said this thing, his parents knew, his father knew, everybody knew, he knew. I'm just saying that the knowledge of it was not something that, is new, And then now coming to the people that were now actively involved. And I'm going to say this, I will sound like a broken record at this point. That is why I keep saying that this Wunmi girl, okay, everybody else, maybe they can go down for something. But she, in my mind, she has to go down for first degree because she not only went out of her way like the rest of them did, okay, but she put into motion a really calculated plan, not only to rob this boy of his life, but rob him of everything else, his dignity. Here we have dissected this family upside down, you understand? Why? Because of this greedy girl. And her lack of, like, this girl is despicable. She's every form of, you know that movie they call Despicable Me? This is Wunmi. Wunmi is Despicable Me. She's loathsome. She's foul. She's demonic. So I want to see Wunmi go down for something more than just, no, Wunmi was too intentional in this whole thing. You see, even that the so-called Oba or the chief or blah, 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 based on what they just said, oh, she wanted to, that's why she wanted to get pregnant because she wanted to steal it. It's like the Oba just wanted this guy gone. But no, Wunmi had to put into motion a plan to steal even everything that he has. How demonic can you be? How evil can you be? And you want me to believe that this girl is a human. She's not human. She's not human. We have to get rid of the Wumis in our society and stop making excuses for them and call them out. And everybody that supports them, any woman or man that is still supporting this girl, there is something seriously, spiritually, morally, physically wrong with you. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. There is something wrong with you. Take it from me. I know you may just laugh it off and say, who is that crazy person they're talking? Seriously, you guys should think about it. For the first time in our life, we have an opportunity to stand for truth and righteousness. Please, Nigeria, be on the side of truth and righteousness and let everybody band together and bring the perpetrators of this, those who were there, who planted, those who executed it, and those who covered it up. Speaking about the covering up, I have a problem. I'm going to call out again this guy. You probably need to call him for questioning. Lifestyle, come over here. You see, we've spoken about the likes of Prime Boy and spending, but no one is calling out Lifestyle. Lifestyle, Sheyi, all these people, I want you guys to answer. They need to bring these people and question them. Lifestyle, you said that you saw Mohbad was playing pool on Monday. Why? Why did you say that? How much did they pay you? You're not innocent. Lifestyle, you're not innocent. If spending is not innocent, you sure are not innocent, Lifestyle, because you are one of the two people that gave a testimony that you saw Mohbad on Monday. Prime Boy did not testify to that. His brother, Adura, did not testify to that. Adura only said, if anybody says that they saw Mohbad after a certain period, a certain time, he just fell short of actually telling us at what time his brother pied. Apparently, they say he pied in the early hours of Monday. But you can give it to him that he at least made us understand that if anybody is testifying to seeing his brother on Monday, the person is a liar from the pit of hell. So why in God's name is spending or was spending and Lifestyle? Why were you people testifying to seeing Mohbad on Monday? Why? Lifestyle, why? Somebody needs to bring in Lifestyle for questioning. What is his part in this thing as well? He claims he was sleeping, he was knocked out, or he was drunk, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. But why did you testify to seeing him on Monday and that he was playing pool? That's what you said. I will never forget. You said he was playing pool, meaning he was fine. Anyways, this is just too much, and I know everybody is just in their feelings and all. I wasn't really going to say much, but I just wanted to put it out there. Anyways, for all of you, Wunmi said, come and get your trophy. I hope you people have enjoyed it while it lasted. But trust me, your victory is a last. In fact, it was your biggest mistake. You guys are the biggest losers. Especially you, Mama. Anyway, I feel like you're not all there anyway, so I'm not going to talk to you today, Mrs. Aloba. You're not all there, unfortunately. Yeah, you're not all there. But Mr. Aloba, do the right thing. You have the information and let your lawyers, let them use this. I know that, I heard somebody was saying that, they can admit all this audio evidence. Not every judge admits any kind of evidence in their courtroom, but I hope that Mr. Aloba gets a good lawyer or no, anyway, let's forget about Mr. Aloba. They are playing games over there. I know that God will bring this case to fruition. That's my trust. However he's gonna do it, he'll bring it to fruition. So for those who want to join on the Justice for Mohbad trade and be on the right side of history, please support those who are truly supporting justice, not a family member or a particular person, but let's just stay on the right side. And at this point, let's not malign anyone. Let's avoid that, please. Let's not malign anyone. Even me, I don't want to malign me. As much as I love her, I don't want to malign her. I just want to say the truth. And there's enough truth that we can say about her and others anyways. Thank you, Auntie Ada.
Anybody that wants to talk, nobody is maligning anybody. Eh? We are analyzing.
No. I said I don't want to. Please, I said I don't want to. I did not accuse anyone. I just said I don't want to.
I didn't say you accused. I said nobody. I'm answering you. That nobody is maligning. We are only what do you call it? What did I just say just now?
We are looking at the fact on ground.
Yes, we are only analyzing. Nobody is maligning.
From
two different things that is happening. When we play a video, we come out and analyze it. And what and just like what you are explaining, you say, oh, me, oh, you just sometimes we say we knew because we knew. We have to speak our mind. Like this prime boy is something I'm going to talk about that this prime boy, whatever thing that I'm talking about. Because you said with me, said you don't come now. No, now. Don't come
that
for now.
Word is heavy. That word is very heavy.
Don't come for now. See, people are listening to us the way we are speaking. We are not adding to anything here. His work is to come back. You came out from from that place that you went to. And you will be looking so fresh. You will be looking so chubby.
And another thing, you know,
they're drinking, they're taking check for, they're taking the whole, they are hanging on live show.
When Papa Mohbad talk to Prime Boy, remember Papa Mohbad doesn't even want to see Prime Boy. It therefore means that there's something that Prime Boy did. Because that man does not want to hear from, and this is Prime Boy that was closer to him. Because they
want to call him out so that he will ask the call for question. See, you know they remove those people. They remove 4 people now. 4. Even the person that
everybody in that Prado with Mohbad, they all knew and they have a hand in what happened to Mohbad.
See, oh my God. Now I want to ask one question now. Where was Adura all this while? Because he went with them. Was he in the scene?
Adura was in the second Prado. According to
that, he got to with all of them. I don't know whether they took him halfway. We don't know. Did they hold him? Was he shouting that they held him and said, keep quiet? This is where you're fighting. If you try to fight, we're going to fight you alongside with your brother. Was it what happened? Because he was there. Because we went with them and came back. And for this direction, I was showing something before sister that started playing that video. A video of a guy, I've been looking for that video. They beat this guy. If you see his face, if you don't match. He was talking to a guy that was like, he was standing on the street, talking to one guy. I've forgotten this. He told this guy, he said, Papa Mohbad knows him very well, that he's Mohbad's tight friend, close friend. He said that they beat him, they almost cried him. He said that these 2 guys that came after his life, but he escaped. They could not find him. You see, he went to the beach and he saw Adura, not Adura, Darosha celebrating his birthday. And he saw those 2 guys that were sent to come and buy him with Darosha. Immediately he saw them, they started chasing after him. He said he ran for his life. And let me tell you how the guy was speaking. He said, can I talk? I'm so scared. Can I talk? And he said,
I listened to her. I listened to him.
You listen to that boy. He could not talk finish. Now, if this guy could say that 2 people came to buy him, and also those 2 people, Darosha's birthday, they continue to chase after him again. Somebody called on another life some time ago and said that Darosha, that person called always and say, that person is in Nigeria, this will be another person. He said Darosha there among. He said Darosha follow beat this boy.
I think that very well. You guys say now Darosha and this guy beat and well now. Before those 2 executioners can finish the matter. Spending and Darosha and them beat and well now.
I don't think I will. They say spending no go show. Now you will meet them for inside motor.
They don't plan everything now. They were waiting for them to finish.
They plan by you. You when we say you don't know yourself.
That
they go the report to the bad papa. But you go tell us the connection where you get with that person when you go to report the battle.
My sister,
because now when you know, now you go. Now your master you go report to. You go tell us so. I'm not like saying A or B. I will categorize everything. For people that have ear and sense, when they calculate that 1 + 1 = 2. Prime boy, you have cost to say. That your bag where you want to collect. When they come with me for bag, you go tell us what is about that bag. You go tell us why movie. Because this same Adura says,
let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. You know why they rushed to collect that bag? Because of that knife, that demonic knife. That knife, he was the supplier of that knife to Wumi. He was the supplier of that knife. I am telling you what I'm hearing right now. What are they hear for my ear, my spirit ear? Now they talk. Now they hear and I said, I'm playing what I'm hearing now in my spiritual ear. He was the supplier of that knife. So he needed to get that knife out of that scene. He needed to get that knife out of that scene sharp in case police comes. But they will check that bag and they will say, who is the owner of this bag? So he needed to get that bag out of that house. That was why first thing on Monday morning, he sent his guy to go and get that bag.
And that was where the profuse bleeding came.
God bless you, man.
Yeah. That was when they were washing the blood.
Yes. Yes, that's why they were quickly washing the blood on Tuesday before the nurse came.
We're analyzing the people that is listening. We're analyzing what that man just said and what we have heard before.
Yes.
And this is our allegedly platform. So everybody listen before you start talking. We analyze every issue for the lawyers and the people in the authority to listen. And the true justice fighter. This is the time for us to keep shouting. We have to shout. Adura, you have to come out and speak. Thank God for now, Adura, you didn't say anything about his name like every other people, every other person. Everyone says Tuesday.
Adura confirmed that his brother died on Monday. He said he
said anybody that said your brother.
In Corona, it was the second person to say it after the mother. The mama said it, then the second person that confirmed it was Adura in Corona. That if anybody said they're seeing brother, after so time on Monday, the person is a bloody liar. Confirmed.
Do you know they removed that from the CTC?
Yeah, that's what it's not easy. Are you for real, my sister?
Yes.
The glitz man is not there. Oh my gosh.
And with what this man just said now, he said, because of the people that is handling this case, that is why the police could not do anything. The police would have done full forensic and a very proper job and get them all arrested.
Yeah, because they say because of the Oba now. And the Oba is
connected to. That's what
the Oba is connected. And we know who the Oba is connected to. And he gave us a clue already. He gave us a clue already who the Oba is. So we all know the Oba already. They gave us a clue. He said the Oba has 4 girls. So he has given us a clue who the Oba is.
Ma, I want to say something again about this Oba, Wumi, and everything. He said they went as girls from the people that arranged them for the Oba. And when they got, they said the guy that told this guy this thing.
Sam Larry, they carry go give Oba.
Oh yes,
Sam Larry don't chop Black Widow. They can't carry Black Widow go give Oba.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Like something I want to bring up from what he said. He said the 8th day that she went to the Oba Palace, that they did the traditional DNA, and remember what that man said? That same man that told, he said somebody close to the Oba told him. That same person that told him said and described how they came with the vehicle and they passed through the back door to go and meet the Oba that did the vaga with her. This thing has been happening before.
Somebody has said this thing before last year.
The person said it like this. We don't know what happened to that person. I don't know that person. I want to say something here. I want to say something about everybody that is involved in one way or the other, or have collected money for the buy of this Mohbad, even to shut it out or whatever. I am not God, but with anything that has been happening, I want to analyze and tell you people what is going on right now. Mohbad is different from every other person. You see, boys are past 2023. When you people have tried everything possible to cover this thing, but it's still coming out in one way or the other. That's why you people should know that very soon. You cannot escape it too. Maybe just prepare all of your mind now. You people should just get ready for God, because it's about to go down. This is God. God said that you will hold your peace and I will fight for you. He said, vengeance is mine. You people decided to use power, authority over people fighting justice. But God said, vengeance is his own. And he's going to do, but what God is doing right now that you people don't know, because you people don't have fear of God. Because the fear of God would have given people wisdom of what is happening right now, the way other people is saying it. Let me tell you one thing, all of you. God is going to judge all of you one by one, and he's going to open before everything, before you go down. God is going to expose everything. Because this has been happening for a very long time in Nigeria. The God of vengeance, the God is the one that is fighting battle for a mother and other souls that have been deleted in one way or the other. So no running back. And I want to tell you something, Adura. Let me tell you something. If you never watch Angel film those days, when they will enter house, they will buy the papa, buy the mama, they will go to the beginning house for one corner. When you live there, when you come be, when you come buy them, now one of the way they kill the papa and the mama, even for Nigeria, you people ain't killing me, husband. She tell all of them finish. No one look at that bed, they give them come for head, they buy. Now, what am I trying to bring out from this? Adura, they will come for you, they will buy you if you don't act fast now. Because they know that you buy your brother. That if you're the only one now that can come out and say the truth, Adura, that's if you are not involved, or I can't say you are involved. I can't say you are involved because I don't have any clue. We don't have any clue. But if that thing happens in your presence, they know that.
They didn't mention Adura's name. It's not part of them. They did not mention his name.
Yes, and let me talk based on what I know. I don't think that his name is not mentioned. So it might be, it might not be. See, you see this Mohbad case, people will know about the power of this Mohbad fight. My Mohbad family knows. Say the one part, don't know about Adura. You see just his parents, they know what thing they happen. Now, I'm not gonna know for this for that, you know, make I continue what I want to talk about Adura. The people who buy your brother will buy you because they know say you go call for them for future. Yes. You can't escape it. If you don't do something now, they will buy you because you close this your mouth, they know say, this guy, when you see you see, I mean you They say even they never give you money to rent out. You dey suffer, and they know say you dey suffer, and they know say you dey see the person wey by your brother. So you dey chop money, they go everything. They know say you betray to their life. They will come for you. They will come for you. Even that your uncle, when they say you hand, they for this. I say this your hand today. Tell your uncle, if he give you water drink, don't drink am. If he give you food share, don't talk am.
I've been at Delirosha.
Did you buy me that day? When you and that nurse go, you not want to warm. Say, let's use a hair carrier before he come join into the conspiracy. That's if you join, I don't know. When I go for fake chemists, the nurse say you get taking calls. They begin to call you. They begin because you are in the club. They begin to call you. Later I say, okay, more they go, but they say, more they come. What thing they tell you for soon? They carry you deceive the nurse to monitor the nurse so that when they don't finish work that Tuesday, you will come back with the nurse. Is that what happened? I'm asking you a question.
No, they switch them.
Eh?
Yeah.
I know. There's some work. I will tell no say no be Adura. I will tell no say na Adura because you say you don't see Adura for house. But later you say you see Adura for the second hospital. I will tell no say na Adura. Is it after you begin see on television? I don't know. You have to tell us something about that. Yeah?
These people, I will take no. Maybe here that they call his name Adura. Maybe she.
No, I want to tell you something now. All the old pastors and prophets and everybody, wait, God say, Mohbad, they appear to them, tell them, say, Ikule no pound. I don't say like Ikule now. I don't say am. That don't say no be late. That don't say no be family. That family now must see Simon. Waiting blessing go do with Ado. Ikule Konieni. Is that what Ikule?
100.
Maybe Ikule be that. You not go surprise, say. Remember that man wait, that man come out and say, he just won't see Mohbad body. So you believe Mohbad will still come back to life. And people say they buried him alive, something. And you get because they cover him, they gave him some sort of, they did everything, whatever thing they did, that's why they say, all to some safety, they don't want him to go to the mortuary because anything can happen to the mortuary. They want him buried, let's say a person, with immediate effects. Now, that man said something that if they call the papa, the papi, and then they call the papa and I buy more than here because you know that they listen now. Because I be caught waiting no day. When I go just cut and join. He said they hold the papi, hold the nurse, or we don't know which of the nurse, because they said that two nurses come. Hold the friend and one other staff for the hospital. Say truth will come outside. He said these 4 people, if they hold them, if police arrest them, take them well, deal with them well, the truth will come outside about the papi of this thing. And all of them, they talk and say, the papi know the people who fire. And the people don't come outside before say,
when don't talk about now.
He said,
yes. He said, our boyfriend killing your pikin. We meet boyfriends, now I'm buying pikin. You don't talk up over and over again now.
And now, when they fly on now, they say they don't want the papa. When they slice his last, they say, make him promote his mouth. For the DNA way they talk, they want them. Say, stop. If you don't talk, what you go see? So the other you know go like that. But don't go back. Make I just give you advice. So I hear say you swear yesterday. You come outside. You swear. Not be talk. For you people. Hot, who they fight for you? Instead of the government, they want to frustrate them.
They still have people they fight justice.
About they want to frustrate them before. It's not him today. People will be saying like beggars and the rest, where they put fire for this matter. And you go over the but can't you just keep quiet and just let us he was swearing for Yomi, he was swearing for
he's going to go back to them because he knows
people will collect money for where make them through the justice of Mohbad. We call it make life miserable for them.
Yes, they can't gather everybody. It can't gather everybody.
So how is life miserable for you if you are doing the right thing? And nobody will open their mouth and be telling you, oh, Mr. Man, what you are doing? They should stop donating money to that man. They should stop giving him money. They donated 5 million yesterday for him.
They because they are giving him money. That's the pork. Oh, now hypocrisy.
Canvas, they send there. Another canvas they send there.
So now they don't see say. Now they don't see say. The reason why they frustrate the public, where they fight, and the lawyer of the public, where they don't want, because no court get the right to don't remove any person who will fight for justice, legitimately, I mean, whatever thing, in the right way, for equals to find the court of a time. They will say, no, you don't know, because hey, they know, say, road they be. And all of you now, when you come conspire together, both the one will collect money, and the one will be say out of jealousy and position, say that then they fight you, when they conspire against Bankole and Smith and lots of people will be fight for justice. Go we ask the problem of Mohbad from Unahan. We are not know what to happen. Some people they look off for themselves. I don't say, oh God, the court they be saying go last for a generation now that the person no. Exactly.
What you want concern now? Another person begin. One man, the one person go say, he carry a for share. He goes a for share for person. Now your mama die, I've been your papa, I've been your pikin. When you want use a for share, when you don't know the person, where they use a for share for, you know. So people dey for TikTok, they don't be human being. No. When I want use a for share this way for the person. When I go to the call, that madani. Back to sender.
Back to sender.
You they carry something won't swear for juju. They don't swear for juju. Some people not there it on their own. They be all either for the right side or for the other side. So that kind of person you want is a for sure for. You don't know, say you feel to make you no wake up. What you concern you now for the time of this boy? If you now know, say, you know, they fight, and most of these people, they are fighting for justice when they use this themselves for themselves. But they say, why this one talk like
this?
They are not fighting for justice. If they were fighting for justice, they will not be fighting those people that are fighting. They are not fighting for justice. No, everybody get the way they react. Even we were for this platform, sometimes, like today, now, my head, I don't want to. My body, everybody get the way they react to something, something. No, but that is not the when they beg before justice of Mohbad. They carry them, they can frustrate the generation, not be us. That bad attitude. Even the money, even for church, they do. With the open to be paying them. Some people naturally, apart from say just for Mohbad, if you cause them, if you not just matter like this, the way they will take follow you, the way they will talk to you, you will say, it passed like this. Nobody happen with this. They are not fighting for any justice. That's what I know. They are not fighting for justice. They are there because I know the talk say this one they fight for justice. Are not allowing them for I know some people get bad attitude. When they say Mohbad get Mohbad bye na cruise. You have the top daddy. Top daddy, your evidence different to know that na video. They don't get take and catch cruise, take and make money, take and catch for you. And you see how much they raise 5 million. It's easy to make money and catch cruise. So for the baba. So you don't gather 5 million of cruise money. That's what I want to give you to say. Be careful with your surroundings. You go see reach your side, this man will come outside soon. These people might come after and say, if they don't tell you, make me shut up. You know, please shut up. Now you don't see what you don't cost now. See what they format that they feel work up for you. Make you just stay very careful, Mr. Lover. Be careful with your movements. Be careful with everything. You like to not careful. I don't care. Nobody, no, it's God. Anyway, Mr. Lover, exactly. Thank you, my mom is for correcting me for that. I love that. I cannot fault what is not because I am not God. Mr. Lover, actually the will of God will be done. With the will of God will be done. According to actually take to everybody. If the will of God say, are you a pastor, Cosa? The will of God, Elijah calls for Bible, he reached the people. The people these people Elijah calls were the people that were serving Baal. Those are the people that Elijah caused. Elijah caused somebody to become leprous because that person that person used his name to go collect what he's not supposed to collect. So, who is using Papa Mohbad's name to collect what they're not supposed to collect when they swear? And when he said they swear, Elijah was not sleeping with multiple women like he's doing. Elijah was not a sinner like him. So your person will go back to him. Make it busy. He's there with them already. He not go anywhere. You know why? Because he know the guy picking where he born and waiting God they do and the host of heaven. What they are doing concerning they said. Oh dear. They don't come and tell them, but they say once they will get justice for Mohbad, both him and everybody will owe Mohbad property, all the money, everything will go. Yeah. So what can I enjoy while it lasts? From I enjoy for now. They say everything will not collect from Mohbad name. That boy, that man is best for what you want to do that boy. And if you see that man talk, when you come out from this man mouth now, and the man still talk, say, when you want Mohbad, say, that bye did this, so send this boy, make carry the pikin, they go meet that man. If not, they will buy you. When we call him, tell him, say, he don't go do it, this, everyone go meet the upper. The man talk about it for TikTok. The man talk him. So, we need only buy time. If I will go by what the man said, because the bad don't know. Women didn't tell you something in the camp. The man will say, come and go. Women did not tell that's the reason why somebody was beating him, and he will say, according to what we heard, because this is an allegedly platform, they said when he beat him, he will say that the upper send and come. Now, they are trying to erase. You look at power. When you use power wrongly, when God comes for you, maybe God knows that you see something now. The error where go command the head or John the Baptist. Oh, no, say Mohbad be like John the Baptist. We work on a God which happened to King Herod. I don't come this thing before. John the Baptist now God who they say a madman. To me, I say Mohbad be mad. He don't get himself. They use juju to spread the do for everybody. They say when I call the eat and make all the thing where they make their internal bleeding, whatever. Like it's not be me talk more. Not be me talk more. I think we talk. Not be me talk more. I think we talk. Now they are like our own. We are like
no, Uche talk.
Me talk about that. Make her talk about that. Me talk about that. Make her talk about. Oh yeah, our lawyer lady waiting there to talk.
Oh, I have something to say concerning the
don't talk everything finish. I could kind of go ahead.
I have a remark about the nurse and bringing her lawyer. I think there was one of the speeches at that place. Concerning that, see, I think that's why I said this and shit. I want to go back to this. I want to. These legal people, they are one of my biggest problems as well. This is why it was important for that Sanshitu. If these people are not reading his script, honestly, if you guys are truly, you people should be ashamed of yourself. Go and knock your head on the wall, all of you people. You see, that Wumi's lawyer, Sanshitu, and all the other lawyers, and including the magistrate, whatever, go and knock your head on the wall. I'm telling you the truth, because that's why I had asked that. Did Sanshitu ever ask that girl if the police came to arrest her? And then now this audio is coming out about, the girl had taken a lawyer to go to the station. I'm wondering, the other lawyer they're talking about, is that Mohbad's lawyer, whether it's Olalade or whatever they're calling it?
Yeah.
What, is that Mohbad's lawyer?
Mohbad's lawyer was there, yeah, and the girl called her
Okay, so the girl called her own lawyer, her relative. They went to the station with Mohbad's lawyer, and they asked Mohbad's lawyer, so Wunmi come back here, and that bring that your lawyer as well. Both of you should come here.
I can't wait to hear that guy in court on Friday. Foolish idiots.
So you had the effrontery to come and claim that you wanted to arrest this girl, but you failed to mention that she came with a lawyer, Wunmi. And that lawyer that keeps gesticulating, did you not tell him? Because you are such a liar, maybe you forgot to mention it. By the way, hello, lawyer. They are saying that girl already, she took a lawyer because she probably realized that maybe it was a setup, so she had to lawyer up to make sure that, you understand, she dots her I's and crosses her T's. That's why she took herself to the station. She went voluntarily to the station. By the way, this is why Sanchiti should have asked that question, because, you see, some questions are not stupid. Somebody will say, oh, no, this was important because nobody now, this would have been important information to get into testimony, that she went to the lawyer, and then they would have now known that, okay, so she had given a written statement in front of the police, which would mean that whatever statement the police read was a cooked up story, because I don't know a lawyer who would advise this girl if that is when they took her statement, where the police is claiming that she confessed to paying this boy. Who will go to her with a lawyer to the police station and the lawyer will advise her to confess to paying somebody? Are you getting my point? Does that make sense?
At all.
It doesn't make sense.
At all.
If she took her lawyer to the state and that's when the police took her statement, it means that the police statement is wrong. That was a false testimony, a false confession. Police, whether it's commissioner or whoever you are, spokesperson, please, you people come and tell us, the people, you bring your transcript and tell us who was giving all those cooked up stories that you people were reading to us. That sounds like a script from Iyabo Ozo's flopped movie.
Exactly, Wunmi and Iyabo Ojo.
I've never heard that somebody will confess. They said this girl confessed to tying this boy without any evidence. After you said that she met 3 syringes there already, open, and then she will still confess that she tied somebody. Are you people normal? And Sanchito, you did not think that you should ask this question. Your own question was that, did you meet Papa Mohbad there? How was that relevant to obtaining important testimony about how this boy was tied? Are you normal, Sanchito? Yeah, it is great to your profession. I beg. I don't want to talk too much. That thing just came to my mind. I said, let me say it. Please, I just hope people ask. That your script that they give people to come and ask on Friday, we are here, we dissect everything. Some of us did not go to law school, but what God has given us is common sense and the spirit of discernment. So you people should keep reading your scripts. The script that your Oba has given you people. This man said the Oba order the crime. So is it the same Oba that is giving you people questions that you already write down questions that you people are allowed to answer, are allowed to ask rather? You should not, the important questions you not ask. If you ask nonsense questions.
People of our lives, their blood will cry after him. He find people before, he carried a lot of people and 2023.
You think this one
is what will send him to hellfire.
Oh yeah. It will even send him to prison. It will send him to prison, like the other Oba of
exactly.
What's the name of that guy? The guy that they are Oba.
The one that stole COVID funds, the one that are doing COVID fraud. Abi? Is it the one that did COVID fraud?
No. The one that fired this young accountant in his hotel. They sentenced him to death. Adedoyin has been sentenced to death. This one too, they'll sentence him to death. Let him wait.
This one, those sentenced to hellfire.
Those two executioners.
We already sentenced him to hellfire.
It can 85 for mute. 85 for mute.
The Oba that is being talked about, hear us. We, the public, sentence you to hellfire where you will never ever come out from. I learned that since this case started, he no longer shows the badge. You know, before he was always going to parties and drinking in public. He doesn't go to parties in public anymore. That is just the beginning.
Now we are out full force. Mohbad's case is hot now.
That is just the beginning for him.
He's Haman. He just came to my spirit. He's Haman. He has the spirit of Haman.
Haman.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it just dropped in my spirit now. That man is Haman. And you see, when Haman prepared the gallows, you know what happened to him? Go and read the book of Esther. That's your assignment. Go read the book of Esther.
Yes. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. All these things was well planned, well orchestrated, and carried out. Kilo day, small pikin of 26. Abba.
On that small pikin heads.
Small pikin head that finish like that. Oba. Because carry Black Widow with your baby go now. Oba. Whoever is
Oba. Punish her now. The pikin now gets problems. So God don't punish him.
And because he wants to make it rain continue on earth, even if he don't die, make person dead for her, he not going to live to see this in pikin. The pikin said now you fire.
Amen.
Because they don't do this to mobile. Try days of your life. It will be in bitterness. All the generation will be in bitterness in Jesus' name.
Amen.
This boy, say, don't you like say an innocent child? We not get to know. Mobile is an innocent child. So innocent child is an innocent child. Innocent child die. Another innocent child go say die.
Yes, now.
The reason when he tell make a tie innocent child, he not go see him. He not go submit for her. But the sexual yes, Oma need goro. Bitterness like go dey try to life.
Amen.
Abba. You know go better for us. Water don't want to offer enemy. Enemy.
If he be say na shoot, they shoot the boy. Those one they don't swap when they shoot for the under the white shirt when he wear. Those places, blessing are there for cause silencer. Blessing the country
that shirt, they take bandage, wrap in belly.
No. That is the put swab for those places like where wood there. They come put swab, come bandage, and you know, come put this. So you know, blessing the shooter. Quite now they take silencer. When that guy they repeat that part repeatedly, they repeat that they come. Those people come. They just come finish the work. Now they go. They not come. They not use that torture because bruises not there in body. If they say they torture, they foresee bruises. So they just come shoot her. So I walk out. It's like you all got too much. They just give up and they went back because that's what they do. Assassins, that's what they do. They don't get time for plenty talk. They don't do plan and they just give up 1, 2. Now they come out.
You know hear what that talk. Now he said they came in, did what they have to finish the work.
Yes, when they tell you now they shot him.
And the 2 guys left.
But all of them say knife, they shoot, kill that boy. They shoot that boy.
No, that of the market even worse than say they just spy you go. Of the market generals, that boy.
That was it for that one, but those people when they come there, they don't raise finger to touch that boy. You know, say as the truth they come, more awareness go they do. You go to understand the thing more better because the thing go to play more clearly for person understanding. They just come finish the work. They came to finish because why did they do that work? Then they call the informer. The way they resist them because he was resisting, that was why he was fighting back, trying to defend himself. But forgetting that these people, they don't plan that they don't make up their mind say that day might be the last day. So it's like they're resisting and now these people now just come silent and get away. Doesn't mean they can't fight. The fight for 10 person now, but they just come perfect like they get out. Not necessarily they do killers there. They will just shoot, come out now, then they waste time. And the guns come out from the car, so they will pass enter to they don't go. And by the they shoot the pikin because They shoot her for
They shoot
her for the left hand side from where he had there. But at that place, now you can see where they put bandage. I swap now when they put plaster, they cover her. I know say nobody go shoot for that person to survive her. It close to the heart. Because I see her for that in white shirt when he wears so. You go see this thing under. It's very transparent. You will see her.
Yeah. Yes. I still see her too. I see her. I see her.
Now two places that they make no sense. They can talk. So now it's not going to be shook like that. And God, they can't take silent that boy. They shoot her. They shoot the boy.
Yeah. The bandage was so big.
It not go
better for them. It not go better for them. Not go better for them.
When that guy they tell that story, it's just like as if he's playing the case like you are watching a movie. It's so
yes. Yeah, I was trying.
His mind just they follow the whole thing.
From my eye, I was.
Hey God! Now one person begin to do like this, and you see, there's no rumor that there must be element of truth. But the very beginning, they call this Olori Buruku and this Baba Mohbad, you could know the truth. You know where Pikin death come from. But see, 2020, anytime we come outside, I come swear, no, so they don't want to say make it go one people. Then go make them because they talk.
Exactly.
They say they swear. They don't want to.
You know, even they use the old things.
You know, they fear that you know why you don't want to die, but if you can't die, you don't want to die, but you hope you keep dying.
Yeah,
also a bit
exactly.
You don't want to die, but you hope you keep dying. You don't fear them. You don't fear them. The Salman went to station, close station, settle. He likes settle again now. Shebi don't become person when he don't fight for her life, but he's in there life. He don't die. Since Mama Pai said, right now, don't die now. He life not be same again. And he can never be the same for them again. Oh, they work out, they look like Mumu. He not be someone before. You see, they say for social media. You see, they trend. You see, no social media.
Instead, no, people they best for him. So the day when they go catch her, where only go waka, you know, Baba people waka alone again.
He don't need to waka, my sister. You go sleep, you not go wake up.
No, let's not wake up, too easy for Amo. You see, that's of the map. What they do this voice.
You know why no, you see, you prefer like that.
Make they suffer. They don't sleep, they don't wake up.
You go take your Babalawo say. No, you go take your Babalawo say instead of the people to know say that the Nike the thing, Kapuku Sukama Jimo, here they want put their head. Now then so they go talk so say instead of them to say make them sleep, make them day alive come confess, or make them carry some buruku make you do them, make the cuckoo sleep, make them not wake up. He pay them all. Where they want put their head. That make me they talk so. They go die in shame now.
You know how that American girl they cost Nigerians. The American girl they cost Nigerians. They say, see, a year ago, una saved Naira Marley, he buy Mohbad, and everybody wanted his head. Now the same person the guy who una love, this music, una they dance to the music.
So they dance nonsense.
They cost Nigerians,
Nigeria, when they could forget their wound. No, Nigeria.
What do they dance Naira Marley music for? What do they dance music for?
People. Now the music they sell, so now yesterday, people say people sell where. He don't sell, he not sell again. Still see again. Now one you see. Now one you see.
Naira Marley and
the reason why you see, the reason why Mohbad song not dey market be say as they plan the money go they go meet the react, you go they meet that make people stop people. Mohbad song not go ever come up for market forever and ever. It not ever come out. But the reason why they stop is say
you think as women of it pay bloggers plenty again, and the bloggers say they support and don't less. Because before Tolani, not Tolani there everywhere. Now it don't reduce how many times in the come outside.
Don't reduce well though.
So, you see, they come outside. I know they see them again now. I know they see them. You can't see them from people platform, but if they're silent, you know what talk. But you don't say you did for can you imagine? But not be sure. You when they get platform, they go for platform, you not see there. You not say because they wanted their head. Somebody just carry the thing for his head that time. Just carry the thing for head. Go scatter the total confusion of their midst. Go change, don't change their language. That's small now.
The funny thing is that all these people that will meet page like that, they will be the same ones that will come and put her down.
Oh yeah, they will be
the same people that will bring Wumi down because they have all of her secrets.
But the special grace of God, it shall be so, and it will surely come to pass in Jesus' name.
Why were you sitting there?
It surely come to pass.
Okay, I don't know. Look what it is well. We shall get there.
Okay, oh guys, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Justice for we are getting to the bottom. On Friday we'll be there.
Good morning, my
good morning. Justice for Mohbad, guys. So we greet everybody, we salute everybody. Anybody want to do submission before we regard it, please? Anybody want to do submission? Is there?
For me, for Papa Imole. For Papa Imole, right from the beginning, when message came to me, and I delivered this message through my dear sister at that universe. So I delivered so many messages for him that he should be very, very careful. Very, very careful. At the beginning, it wasn't the 2 weeks when this message came to me. And the mother was always showing himself to me. It didn't work. I'm a cleaner. Sometimes I will be using machine to sweep. Sometimes I will be cleaning table. I will be washing pot. Message will just come quickly. I will just pick up my phone. So that I will not forget. And I will deliver this message quickly to my dear sister at that university. So that I will not forget. Several times like that. So go up to Adura. I want Adura to say the truth. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very short.
Are you satisfied now?
So when this message came back before, and I deliver it. I deliver quickly because I don't want to. It's not for me. It's a message from Imole. It's not for me. You understand? So I want Papa Imole so very well. I should be very, very careful. Otherwise, his life too to be very short. You understand? Then I still want through that message, Ijalo day of Maya, the same thing. I should say the truth. What by the husband. And I still said it too to Obakiniko that if you want to claim that child, do DNA, what they call it, DNA. So that you don't go and carry a child.
You go do DNA.
That palace. So, to God be thy glory, everything is coming out according to the message I read. The palace. No, my dear sister, it was that time. That is the message. That is the message. So I believe that everything is now coming out. You see? That is why I'm always against him. Agbada canvas, Agbada canvas, Agbada canvas, Agbada canvas. Because I've seen it. Sometimes people are talking about this. I will laugh because I've seen everything. That may just go for her. That may go for Agbada canvas. We are Agbada, we can't go to canvas for both. You don't see that. We are heading to that. So, the yellow day of fire and the Kmekus, you can see your life now. You see your life? You see your life now with your white garment called a sing. You are just using God's name. You know what he did. You were playing with God. God will not forgive you. God will not forgive you.
Black people don't get title.
I just quiet because all what the message that came to me as earlier.
Thank you for that name.
Yeah, that name is a very good name. Yule fired.
No more black widow. Yule they are fired. No more black fired.
So
Yule they are fired.
The whole message that came to me as earlier time is not coming out now. That is why sometimes you have just be talking, I'm just quiet because I will be referring what comes to me at the early time. Look at now. So we just thank God that we thank God for everything. We thank God. There's something hiding on that. There's no need of hiding again. The truth is already there. The truth is there. Abela canvas, come and carry your son. Come and carry your son. Come and carry your son. Simple self. Come on, I think that na man pikin that you want. See how you don't get her. Look at the simple self for inside your palace for there.
Those cannot be more.
Go carry her. Go carry ma. Where go carry? Where go your crown tomorrow? Go carry her. Nonsense people, useless people, useless material.
The reason why
if you dey cough, mute, so mute. If you dey cough, you mute. You come out your mouth from microphone.
the reason why Yule fires. The new title, the end of the when
God devil give her.
the reason why the reason why she get her because it not be fight the husband. It not be fight the husband because it knows the fight when the fight the death completely. Now people from outside come to the work, that finish the work. Now make your mind strong, say not be fire.
Yes. You know, not be shit fire. They call fire for inside your own house. Not be shit for outside. Inside your own house. They give the instrument so they take you know to buy. It don't disturb everything. I told you that is that day. No, that day was that day. Oba was even disturbing her. What people disturbing her?
You know what I'm saying is that we the things say maybe that the shuku na expire completely. We don't know. We not to help her. They can't help her, but the way they can't talk her now, the way those people just come perfect the job and go. Now make her mind is strong. Say not being killer, not being fire. Not being inside. They cover that area. You know, say no, they talk goes to marry area because now there be the people.
Because those people, they just call your house like that. They don't know that people buy.
Instead of 5 minutes, they don't do it real.
Nonsense.
You know, so that's the way they start saying Mohbad to buy, Mohbad to cool. You know, she has to hear it first swallow Mohbad. It's first swallow. Yes. Oh, swallow to try to finish. Oh. For the first day they suffer this for your house. Your house when he rent, when he buy, he has when he buy, when he for himself. They can't be tired for inside the house. The rest of their life will be in bitterness in Jesus' name. Like they go inside death in Jesus' name.
This early morning, this early morning,
and join her together. Face this boy. If you don't say some people not come from outside, come buy him. This group of people, they not to buy this boy. Only him one. In most of them, only him one. How can he defend himself?
How can he defend?
How can he defend himself? Eh? For your house.
He wouldn't.
ìyálóde ìwú dànà.
Ìwú ìyálóde ìyálóde of fire so.
Ìyálóde of fire.
Yes. That is the reason why she's gagging for your name.
My son try well. He wound them.
Whether that's carry for hand, only God knows. Wait it, fix
He wound them.
Even the Darosha carry too. That was
I want to talk one thing. The lifestyle, thank God for coming with talk about lifestyle. I wanted to say before she now tell me. That's a very good one, Candy. This same lifestyle say on Monday, the manager will be saying, we don't know here about 4 no, we say they don't play. I don't know when they put out when they play. Lifestyle said, she called him, say, I don't talk to Mohbad today. If they try to wish Mohbad, you know they go. Lifestyle, I used to come on, for live, they for TikTok. We do everywhere.
That one I like, they like.
You say you come down, say even you say you all up, say you don't get the name. Since that time, you don't forget time for phone. Now, lifestyle, when you know the one that said that money when I come back from show. So Mohbad won't drink. You come to say, you dey go school, no? So Mohbad come say, you say, Brian, as you say in your school boy, Mohbad call you. Because I don't think you already call you because you small like small pikin, you short. You say you be container, you short like this. So when you take get all those story when you come down rate lifestyle, and I see the same you as well can go na the same I see the lie, the attack on that day for life for TikTok. Una remember?
And lie, all of them.
And you the same lifestyle, the day they bury Mohbad. You dey for TikTok, person video you, they put you for there. When you do your hair like person want dodge blow. Because they make una see lifestyle, body language. Wetin you dey narrate, they give person. You talk as a test blow Mohbad, when Mohbad dodge am, or you blow am, him dodge am, or when they fight am, now you dey tell the person because your body language, it tell a lot.
And that's exactly what they do to Julius Caesar. Now they do to Mohbad. It comes to friend. That one give her the last stroke. Now it's too brutal. Even you Brutus, you did this to me. They conspire. You see, after Julius Caesar the fire, come see what you got happen to all of them. See the last of them. See the last of them. Julius Caesar followed them till all of them passed. And I go happen for this Mohbad case. So.
Amen.
This time I will not pass prayer for this
all of them fight.
They don't be good. Whether we pray or not, God don't already finish their work, the judgment. Yes, so the judgment has already been passed. Just
different prophecies are saying different prophecies that say different prophecies are saying the same thing but in different ways. As far as everybody will get hand for this boy will buy people. They will all buy every single one.
Julius Caesar begins.
Mohbad don't forget you that you be the car is taking. Now you be Mohbad spouse and big foundation. It means you are now you be in beginning. When they
that will stop me. That will stop me.
That is to truly be Papa Mohbad because you don't see the Papa Mohbad foundation or beginning of life.
He used it for Papa Mohbad also. He used it for Mohbad. You know why I believe this man?
Because they say that when you don't teach them, you can't begin the of Papa Mohbad.
Your Miss First Conference, she said something in Yoruba also. She said, not for English, not for Yoruba. She said, no blame, ain't blame anybody. Ain't no blame public, I mean public. He said, Mohbad didn't blame now.
Exactly.
It's the same thing now. So she said it. She repeated it again the second time.
But the guy is the way she did talk. Hide. Saying don't forget that you be means that you bring her online and you go take and go back. I think that's the way Mohbad say, Mama,
did you hear what that guy because of money? He has no idea of love for Mohbad. Did you hear what that man said?
Yes.
Yes. Fire said she has no iota of love for Mohbad. And I agree.
Because Mama loved we don't love Mohbad because Mohbad love his daddy.
Yes.
Because Mohbad loves his daddy.
You could see the hatred on her face when she was saying it at that conference. Saying, I don't blame public, I don't blame all the people.
Even when your pikin say, Mama, wait, I want to tell you something. They won't fire today. If you go, they will fire. You say, no, you don't do it. You do 3 weeks, you don't go, but you don't, they will fire you go.
Exactly.
I don't have it. You know the you go carry and go. Mark daughter, Mama cry in pikin because of money. Mama cry in pikin because of money. Mama Mohbad, your brother is involved. It could be that you will support your brother because of money.
But didn't you see the lavish engagement he has for the girlfriend?
But I tell you, that one I don't claim to do.
No. Your brother never get there. He said the hotel on the island, that guy had that engagement. Oh my gosh. That's one of the pot on the island.
What is wrong with the girl who married him? Are they not seeing all these things on social media?
That girl don't take the picture of things, so then about
it doesn't matter. When Mohbad find that was a sign for her to leave. It was a red flag.
No, she's dead. She can't leave. Let's not take that flock together.
Yeah, I know they on fire because I got down and they call her. I know they on fire.
You see that girl, in and direction, they will be the same thing. See, so can't buy people when they marry.
They are the same thing. They are the same for their.
All right, so how does we remember the truth? Right now, there are some certain things and it's important that we discuss about this whole matter. Since this whole case started, I've never spoken about it for once. All right, so but right now, I really want to talk about it because I am having so much concern about this matter, and it's important we discuss it right here in this platform. Then before we begin, I just want us to read this together. Let's read it together.
Late Nigerian singer Mohbad burial is not going to happen anytime soon, as his wife cried out of what the father-in-law said he wants to do about the burial. Mohbad died on the 11th September 2023, and he is yet to be buried after his body was exhumed. According to his father, until Mohbad gets justice, his body will not be buried. But his wife, Wunmi, is not happy about it. She wants the body to be buried so that she will carry on with her life as a young widow.
All right, as you can see, that Wunmi herself is complaining and she voiced out. This was after a recent interview that she granted, and she voiced out that she wants to bury her husband, but her father-in-law, which is Mohbad's father, is not allowing her to actually bury her husband. And this is where my interest comes in. This was what caught my attention. Why will she be pushing for the burial when there are so many things on the ground that needed to be done? And I know many people will say, oh, let them bury the young man, let his spirit rest, let his soul rest. A man that have not gotten justice, how can his spirit rest when they actually bury him? You remember that when he died at that time, they rushed and buried him. But when the whole news went viral and people started talking, people started crying for justice, they were forced, and police came and they assumed the body, taking the body back to the hospital or mortuary and, pushing to conduct an autopsy. And this autopsy at that time, they conducted it according to the news that is available to us in the media. They first of all conducted the autopsy. After conducting the autopsy, they came out and they say that the body has decayed based on the body stays on the ground for a few days before they assume the body. That the body has decayed, and because of that, they could not get a correct result of the autopsy. That was the general information at that time. And later, there is also another news that we saw that the family was not okay with it, and they used a family something, a secret way to do an autopsy, which they actually did. And according to the news available, that the result of the autopsy was available, but the result has never been made to the public till now. So which means it's either the result is with the police or the result is with the court or something, I don't know. So but till now, the result of the autopsy have not been seen. The cause of Mohbad's death have not been seen. What led him to die have not been revealed to the public. And people are still asking and crying and pushing for justice. And it's over 1 year, getting to 2 years. By September 12th this year, 2025, it will become exactly 2 years that this man's life was taken away from him. And many of you remember many circumstances, many allegations that surrounded, the issue of this young man. Some said that it was the wife, some said it was his crew, some said it was the people around him and all that. Some said that even if it's not the wife, but the wife knew much about his spying. And most of those things they were saying, some of them they were true, some of them they may not be true, some of them they were just allegations, so we're speaking different kind of things. But I tell you that something cannot come up without, a pointer. There is always a pointer. In every lie, there's an atom of truth. In every rumor, there is an atom of truth. So till today, the result of the autopsy is what everyone is waiting for. The result of the autopsy is what everyone is waiting. And I ask a question, why would the wife push and be crying to the public that she wants to bury her, lovely husband, let me put it that way, when she have not known what actually took this husband away from her? Which woman will be pushing to bury her husband when she doesn't know what actually took the man away? She doesn't know what actually made her to be a young widow. She doesn't know actually what made that her child to be a fatherless child for now. Why will she be pushing, even if he stayed mortuary for long? Let's not have that narrative there, let a man rest. A man cannot rest when justice has not been given, when justice has not been served. Why will she be pushing for burial? Why will she be crying to the public for burial when she doesn't know what actually by the man? And that is one. There is another thing that the public were demanding. At that time that the rumor came out, they said, this young boy, the boy looked like somebody that was among the musical team and all that, and that news went viral. And when you actually look at the picture of that boy at that time, and the man that they were saying was the father, they look alike. Yeah, looking alike does not mean that they are real. So because of those speculation, people were now saying that she should go and do a DNA test to actually verify and prove to everyone that Mohbad was actually the real father of that young boy. Until today, we have not seen DNA test. We have not seen DNA result.
Una go wait, tire.
And during that time, a lady called Dr. Yuledochie did lot of work on the ground, and she posted a lot of things at that time. You want to bet that women about this matter at that time. You can go and check on her post on any other platform. Dr. Yuledochie, she's a forensic journalist. All right.
So will do it now when she ready.
The DNA we have not
do it
seen.
now.
Autopsy result we have not seen.
She will do it the way she's ready.
Right now, the public are still asking who is the father of that boy. Even when you say he's the father, nobody can believe because the man is not alive, except only when you prove it by DNA test. So I personally think that what we need to do is to push, first of all, for a forensic autopsy to be done and let the result be posted to the public domain. Let everyone see, and she will be free. And why is she pushing for the burial? Is it because she wants to start knocking? There are some tribes that if your husband died and they are not very big man, if you knock, you will get issue. So is that why she's pushing for all those things? Or why? I really want to know why is she pushing for the man's burial when her husband, have not gotten justice? Her late husband have not gotten justice. They should do autopsy. That is the only thing that can point this whole matter. Prove to the public this was the cause. Either he took drugs, either he was poisoned or anything. Let us know what took the young man's life. He was your husband. He was taking you to different countries. He was making life good for you. He bought land for you. He bought land from your mother in the name of your son, according to the news we have it now. Because that's what the father is saying. That the son bought a land through your mother, very big acres of land through your mother, in the name of the son. All right? So all those things, we understand all those things. Let's forget about all those ones. But why is it that you are not pushing for the justice? You are not pushing for your husband to have justice. Every woman that loved her husband will push that her late husband will have justice before pushing for the burial. That is the right thing to do. Then secondly, because people did not believe that Mohbad was actually the father of that your child, what you should do for yourself and for the life of that your son and for the general public is that you do a forensic DNA test and make it public. Let everyone see it, and this matter will die down. So they're trying to push, trying to get the public sympathy, trying to do whatever to just make sure that you bury the man and you do whatever they want to do. It won't work that way. It won't work at all. And I ask again, if Mohbad is your brother, I'm asking the wife, if Mohbad was your brother, will you allow him to be buried when you don't know what actually killed your brother? Will you allow him to go like that when you don't actually know what end the life of your brother? Will you? Please, guys, I leave it here. What do you think about this whole story that is going on? Because the story is coming up now after a year and getting to 2 years. The whole story is coming up right now. So please drop your thoughts right there in the comment section. And make sure you
okay, make sure you share the video. We don't hear now. We don't hear now. Well. Thank you very much. His point. You just make his point for 10 minutes. And it's gone. Yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. Make your point and leave the rest. Is anybody making point in the panel before we go?
Yes, I want to make a point and tear down because people are still talking about me being a wife.
Please make your point 5 minutes so I can go, please.
You're giving her a title that is not hers, and you're giving her, you want her to assume duties and functions that are not hers. If a wife, it's because she's not a wife, that's why she's not doing all those things. She knows it. It's you people who want to kill her. She knows she was never a wife. Right. So she cannot be performing wifely duties. If a wife, a woman loses her husband, she didn't lose a husband. He was not her husband.
Okay, thank you.
She was never a wife.
Thank you.
So let's just get out of this our delusion. We'll be deluding ourselves thinking that she was never a wife. She's told you, she's putting it in your face, and she's telling you, I was not a wife. Her actions, that's what they are saying, because she was truly not a wife. Wumi is not married to Mohbad.
Okay.
Black people, traditionally, legally, otherwise, any way you want to look at it.
Thank you. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. It's not his wife. Please, somebody else. We really have to go now. Sorry?
As a wife or no wife, Wumi still remain Iyalode of Spires.
Thank you.
And another is that fake wife, when she be, when they call her, so now they put her more for inside the thing because you fake yourself. So you do marry this boy because of a word. The poor pikin finish, you can't fire. So whatever money when you take do with her, when forcefully do them, that make the matter suit well.
Thank you. Any other person? Thank you. Thank you very much, Queen. Any other person?
My own that I have for Wumi is this. Coming to the social, to grant interview and gesticulating with your hands and your eyes going up, down, everywhere, just shows that you are very irrational and you have no heart. That you are somebody that have no soul. For you to come out and be gesticulating and not begging the public to help you push the government to give your husband justice. You are not asking for justice. What you are asking for is the burial. And secondly, for you, Wumi, for you to think that you will ever get away with this, you are a big joke. You are deceiving yourself. Open your mouth and confess.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Grandma. Any other person? Any other person? Okay. Is that all?
Wumi, the game is over. That's only what I can say.
Thank you.
Black Widow, Yule of Fire. The game is over.
Thank you.
Whether you like it or not, you are going in for it.
Thank you, thank you. Any other person? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Who be there? Who's here?
Good morning.
Yeah, for me, Wumi, Wumi,
Everybody know the game, the role that you play that very day. You have not been going out with your husband to go and perform. That fateful day, you carry a young baby to a crime scene area, to a violent area. After organizing all the things that you guys have organized, both the organizer of the show, both the ones that sent the money for the funeral instantly, all of you are going to pay for it. Both the people that you call, that came and finished up the job that you started, all of you will not go unpunished. The secret is up, and everybody will know you guys one after the other. Mobile spirits will continue hurting people. People will not know peace. This burial that you want for mobile is not going to happen because people want to know what happened to mobile. Yes. So you are not the owner of mobile. It's public that owns mobile. So people that want justice for mobile, they must surely get it. You are not in any position to ask for mobile burial because you are nobody to mobile.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Justice for mobile, justice will get. I hope all of you they pray, they prepare for on Friday. At least by Friday, we'll go hear the results. So thank you, guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless everybody. Good night. Even good morning.